Champion of what?
World champion of what?
I can chop a world lead, I don't even like running. You gotta run fast just to go and get some money. I'm Noah Lies K, you know how I'm coming. I ain't going to no Olympics, I ain't running, I ain't jumping. I can make 100,000 at the crib being funny.
Oh, we live. Let's do it. Damn, it's already 3 people on here. Let me share this link right quick. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Let's go. Bro, what the flip? Man, we turned. Okay, who's your roommate?
It's okay.
Bro, pothead, that's not my roommate type shit. I'm just a bro crib right now.
Type shit.
Let me get this in.
I know
Y'all didn't like
DL.
Y'all didn't like that, huh? Bro, literally on some shit. Say cool white hat.
Oh, appreciate it, bro.
Bro, that ain't gonna lie, that shit was way more pathetic than a fucking Diamond League. It's cause like firstly, nobody was at that hole. And then they had a bunch of road ass events. I had made a tweet earlier. I said need to get rid of that fucking get rid of that distance shit. It was too much distance shit going on today. I ain't gonna lie. Get rid of that distance shit. And get rid of the women's 400 hurdles. Cause Sydney out there with them road ass bitches, that shit pathetic, man. That shit's pathetic. She's racing a bunch of bitches who are slower in the hurdles. I mean, who are slower in the open 4 than she is in her hurdles. Oh, 200 people went. Man, and after looking around, it down there didn't even look like 200. That's actually worse than I thought it would be. Yeah, man.
Post that shit on the story.
Said my queen Delilah. I mean, Delilah, she did all right, but for her current standards, but ain't like that shit she did was better than the shit she 100 max.
Hey,
scheduling is awful.
How do I get in your Discord? Is it on your?
I posted the link on my story today.
Okay. I'm gonna join your Discord and then send me the link of your stream so I can post it on my IG story.
But my go Fred did a little warm up. He coming for the world record, and we all know that. Come on now, you be out your mind to not know, bro. But y'all ain't gonna lie. Last year before the trials, y'all was like, Fred ain't making a team. He only done ran 10-1. He ran 10-1 2 weeks before the trials and went out there and ran 9-8 and made the team. Y'all boy overly tripping if y'all thought that shit was, Ramadan and shit just ended. Ramadan just ended. He been starving all month. So of course he gonna go out there and not run fast. As fuck. But Kenny pulled it off. Bro, I kind of knew he would. Like, it's like when I was looking at the odds, like doing the bets, I like saw his name, but I didn't see it at the same time. I'm like, bro, I've been seeing Kenny train online. Like, he can win. I said, Bleak can win. My top 3 who I had like only chances of winning was Kenny, Bleak, and King Blake. Those were the guys I had. I ain't gonna lie, King Blake ran fast as fuck last week just to come out here today and get ran the fuck. How you get ran down by Bleak? He ain't got no top end speed. Oh shit, Kenna, what's popping? Kenna, we were talking about you like last week or so. It was like, damn, where Kenna been? It's been months. Like, where the hell Kenna been? Kenna, what you been up to? What you been up to? Oblique was hawking Kenny down. Bro, Oblique, he just didn't start. Bro didn't start how he usually does. Like he didn't hop out. You can tell, like training wise, he been doing more volume and grass stuff. Because he ain't fast right now. He just like muscled his way through it.
You made it bucked up.
He's coming back.
You made that shaker. Appreciate it.
Like he purposely slowed in the last 5 minutes. It's weird. He was probably like tired because he didn't have to like spin his wheels at practice. He ran a 400 and he ran a 200 like 2 weeks ago. Like, so you know how that go. He say, "Send me the link." Oh shit, bro. Is there a way, like, if I take the headphones out, will I be able like to hear that hoe?
Oh yeah,
Like out loud.
Sorry. Ooh. It'll probably be hard to hear. I'm not gonna lie.
Like where would the sound come from?
The monitor. I could probably disconnect the music and then play it from that speaker. Or do you want to keep the music on?
I mean, it don't matter, but like, how bad could it be from the monitor?
That's the loudest it's gonna be. Can you even hear it?
No.
Yeah, that's the loudest it's gonna be. Well, I can do the speaker
though. Where is that
though.
noise coming from? Like from here?
From the back of that. The back of this monitor. That.
No, but I'm saying the noise that we're currently hearing.
You hear it? Barely?
Yeah, but what the hell is that? Is this shit turned all the way up to?
Oh, it's the stream I was watching earlier.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
I say, well, where's that shit coming?
I was like, what you talking about? Nah.
Yeah, I can really hear that though.
I'll disconnect the speaker.
Said Fred Kerley go back to phase 42. Bro, David, y'all said that shit last year. There's 40 people on here witnessing it. David, you said that last year, or y'all said that last year. Oh, Fred need to do this and Fred need to do that. And then, the week of the trials, I got Kenny making a team, Courtney Lindsay. I got Kenny, Christian Coleman, and Noah Lyles. Fred ain't gonna make it. You know, he done only ran 10-2 and 10-1 this season. Then he showed up run 9-8 in the semis, 9-8 in the final, and make the team. Go to the Olympics, get a medal. What are we talking about?
I'm down here with Aaron. Sorry.
The Jamaican Stadium never full. Yeah, but that shit looks pathetic. And then it wasn't even the fact that shit looks pathetic. It was the fact. I'm supposed to be putting the link here. It was the fact that they kept panning the damn camera to the stands. They knew the attendance. They knew they wasn't selling no tickets. So they said we're having an area night. Runs the 400 tomorrow in Florida. Yeah, he runs in Florida tomorrow. Oh, did I post this shit on Snap? I ain't gonna let my Snapchat people come turn the lives up. Bro, Kenna haven't said nothing else in the chat. Kenna, where you go? Seemed like a regular meet, bro. It seemed lower than a regular meet. Damn near like.
Their 100K is.
Oh snap!
Hey, but if 100K is audio placed to the speaker, the microphone's gonna pick his voice up as well, so it'll echo.
But like, what if you put that hoe over there or something? Like, will it still be like super loud?
Chat would have to tell you. I don't know.
All right, let's try that hoe.
All right, I'll put it. Yeah, I'll put it back over here. Still 100K to talk. I can't hear him.
I gotta put him on stage first.
Oh, I can't hear him right now.
No. Bro, don't hold it right there.
I know. I just want to see how loud it is.
Yo. Nigga, the old nigga don't know how to use his phone.
Yo, can you hear me?
There it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Man, why you sitting here? Why you sitting here making something like that meat? Like this meat was something, man. This meat was trash, man.
That's what I said. I said it was trash.
And why you hanging with that white boy anyway, man? You hanging with the white boy. Hey, man, every time I look up, you hanging with a white boy, man.
Bro, you ain't never seen me with no white person, bro.
I'm seeing you with one right now, man.
Right.
Is he helping your net worth increase?
Yes.
Yes, literally.
If it's a white boy I'm hanging with, he better be upper middle class. Where I'm from in the Midwest, too. Man, white boys are either dope fiends.
I'm Jewish too.
I don't care about that. I don't even know what a Jew is. I look at y'all like as white people. I don't even know what that means. I heard people say that all the time. But look, man, what's up with this meat, man? This meat is trash.
That shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was trash. That shit was terrible.
Trash, man. I've told y'all this meat ain't gonna be nothing different than what we done seen already.
Facts.
This meat gonna be nothing we seen already. Fred Kerley, I told y'all he was gonna run 10-3. Aaron, did I say he's gonna run 10-3?
Yeah.
Is he going? Because he ran 10-2 last week.
Bro, but I was
Aaron chilling. Fred chilling went down there with DJ Sky High, baby. He got felony charges pending for choking and robbing his wife. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot going on in his life right now.
Bro, say he been choking and robbing his wife.
That's what he charged. We charged him robbery and domestic battery.
Man, you know that man innocent.
I'm not saying he guilty. I'm just saying what he charged with.
Tight.
I didn't say it a million times. It's cheaper to keep her. I told Fred that. I'm like, man, you flying around this country with DJ Sky High, baby, man. You never leave your main chick for no side chick, man, especially when you got kids with her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, make that side chick stay in her place. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, this meat is trash, man. This meat was trash. I'm going to tell you the things I hated the most about it, and this is just keeping it 100. Number one, the fact that Sidney McLaughlin is down there just on a free ride just to beat up on a bunch of bums. That
is pissing me off. Like, I was thinking, like, I'm gonna support Grand Slam, and even if I don't support it, I ain't just gonna publicly do it how I normally do some shit that I do publicly. But I ain't gonna lie, after seeing that shit done pushed me off the edge. I'm gonna publicly destroy it.
Man, you were just online begging Michael Johnson for a job, man. Now you want somebody you want to destroy it, man. I see what type of nigga you is, man. You a fair weather. You gonna ride with him or you not? All of a sudden now you said now you want to destroy it.
No,
hell no.
That's crazy.
Right now.
What did you probably?
Wasn't you just begging Michael Johnson for a job?
Well, I ain't never asked that man for a job.
You said please. How you was like, man, go and hire me on Grand Slam so I can promote it and do all this other crazy stuff.
That's asking for a job.
Yeah, to say hire me. I screenshotted you talking about some hire me, put me on, put me in the game, coach. Now since they ain't rocking with you, they got Real Talk with T, and they got some other media people. Now you want to talk about you want to destroy it.
Nah, like they been rocking with them people. Like they rock with me, but after just seeing
them niggas don't rock with you. They ain't get you no job. They ain't put you on. They put no money in your pocket. How they rock with you? See, they see you the type of dude. Hey, if you was in the streets,
gonna get me paid.
You what?
I said their sheer existence is gonna get me paid.
No, man, no, it ain't the same way by hiring you and bring you down there. You see everybody down there enjoying their Jamaican sun.
There ain't nobody down there.
Which I'm talking about the media, the people they brought. Sonya Richards down there, Anson Henry down there.
I ain't hanging out with no old ass Sonya Richards.
Ain't about hanging out with them, man. It's about being part of the media and promotion team. That's what it's about, getting paid.
Man, I'm not trying to be out with T now.
You will sit down at the table and get money with him. I know that. I hang out with Real Talk with T, even though she the most funny looking social media creature that's out there in track and field.
Man, you know T a beautiful young lady.
No, she not, man. I told you, track and field need to revamp everything. From the content creators on the female side, they need all bad chicks who are ex-athletes, ex-track and field athletes promoting the sport. You can't have no dark-skinned chick with mom jeans on and throwing a mic in people's face, asking them the same stupid questions, man. That girl wear mom jeans. I saw the mom jeans down up under her armpits. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Man, you know T thick as a loaf of bread. Stop it.
No, she ain't, man. How you and she girl in her mid-20s and she built like that? She built like she in her late 30s. No shape, no definition, no curves, no BBL, no nothing. Get that girl a BBL or something. Michael Johnson put her on. Pay for that girl a BBL. Get her at least some fat transfer or something. For real, man. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all accept anything, man. I said this a year ago when this first was announced. This man is not presenting anything different that we haven't seen already. So why should, at the end of the day, if you're not feeling that, at the end of the day, if you're not filling up that stadium, you're not doing nothing.
Bro, and you know what's crazy? That the turnout that they're gonna have at this meet is gonna be the biggest turnout they have at any meet.
It were?
I said the turnout that they have at this meet in Jamaica is gonna be the biggest turnout they have out of all of them.
In Jamaica?
So yeah. So how that Penn Stadium gonna look?
Oh no. I think the one in LA can pull from a bigger metropolitan area. Even though Jamaica got the fans, Jamaica may not have the money. I think the one in LA can pull from a bigger demographic.
Yeah, and then also the stands aren't that big at UCLA, so it won't look as bad if you got 200 people versus if you in a 50,000 stadium and you only got 200 people. That's gonna look horrible.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But the concept is still trash. Number one, I don't like the fact they got this racers group where you can literally divide up the hurdlers. And who wants to see Jalila Muhammad run an open 400? You see, didn't she just run like 54 seconds with the hurdles? So what do you think she's gonna run without the hurdles? She's gonna run like 52, still maybe 53. Her PB is only like a second slower than her PB in the open 400. So it's like, the whole structure is horrible. You need to force that matchup. It should be no reason why Sawa E. Nasser and Paulino and Gabby Thomas are running in a different race than Sydney McLaughlin. Nobody can tell me a real reason why people want to see 400-meter hurdlers run the open 400 on the women's side.
True. That's true.
Of course, Sid's still in money. Let me tell you what they did. They used her as the poster child, and they can say, we got this world record holder and this Olympic gold medalist coming. She's going to be the flagship athlete. And then they could use that, but they're still going to protect her. Did you watch Fred Kerley's interview on the Pivot podcast?
No, but I seen the highlights though.
Fred Kerley said in the United States, they only like promoting the light-skinned athletes for marketing and stuff. That's what he said. That's why he said, when you get into it, you see it. I'm dark skin, I'm a nigga, and they only really like promoting the light-skinned athletes and white athletes. He said that.
Yeah, that's true though.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. That Sydney plays right into that because Sydney really would not man. We all know, and I've said this 1,000 times. Sydney would not have won any other individual. She's talking about running the hurdles and all these other events. She would not have won any other individual medal except maybe a 400-meter bronze at best last year.
Facts.
At best. So that's what they got to do. They got to put her in situations where she could still be that old Christian girl who looks good, who's mixed and everything. And it's sad, man. It's sad. But this thing is completely trash. He talking about Michael Johnson. He got only the best. You got only the best, man. You don't even have most between the 100-meter dash and the 800. You don't even have most of the medalists who won last year and got those medals between those events.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just go rogue, man, against Michael Johnson? Just spend your time and energy just going again. I know he's your Dallas homeboy, but why don't you spend your energy just destroying him and who he is? Wouldn't it be a lot more effective if you did that?
Niggas, I thought big thinking bro finna say, yeah, just go on and destroy him in Grand Slam. Bro, supposed to destroy him and who he is.
Yeah, I think you should. You know, if you read the 40 Laws of Power, they always talk about choosing a public enemy, a big target, so that you can make yourself seem bigger when you do that. It's not like you gonna listen. The man's league is gonna crash and burn. I talked to Noah Lyles' coach. He's my old coach, and he even tell me, he said he don't think this thing gonna last 3 years. Because how they gonna recoup the money? You think this
They
dude?
aren't.
You think they had the top
At least
ratings
right
in
now
that
they
slot?
aren't. But most startups don't even break even until like 7-8 years.
Bro, listen to what I'm saying. This is track and field. Track and field already comes with a fan base. This isn't a new thing that they're introducing where it got to be like people got to catch on. What all of a sudden is going to make those stands fill up? Tell me what are they going to do from this year to next year? That's going to
I know
make those
one
stands
thing
fill
that
up.
One thing that
Other
they
than
could
bring
be
back boat. Only they can make those stands fill up is bring back boat.
No, I think that they got to get, like I said on Twitter, they got to get rid of the distance and all that other boring shit, because the meet is 3 damn days long. So I think if you take some days off, the stands will be more full. Don't have it during the week, have it on the weekend and stuff like that.
Right, you right. But I still don't think that's gonna make the stands fill up. What they not give? Listen, let me ask you this: who wants to pay $50 for $100 for a ticket, right, to come see some niggas run 10-0, where I can go see my local high school meet, some of my local high school meets 10-1, watch Fred Kerley run 10-3, okay, watch the women run 22-6, which I definitely could see at some high school meets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Depends on where I'm at. Okay, that's what we've seen so far, right?
Yeah.
Right, we saw Chris Bailey run 40-44, but I can go just look at your boy, what's the name, run 45. It's a few dudes running 45 right now.
Man, Quincy Wilson just sat and kicked a 45-2 today.
I mean, he's been there. He's ran. That's a second off his PR. That's not really impressive for him.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying though, like, you can go to a high school meet and see that. Like,
it don't matter, man. Once that dude crossed over and shown that he's running with the pros and ran 44-2, him stepping back, him running 45-2 ain't no thing. That's nothing. He's an Olympian. You can't try to have it both ways. You can't walk around with that gold medal and claim to be a hell of a nigga and then say, now I'm still a high school, I just ran 45-2 and supposed to celebrate. No, if he was up and comer ran 45-2, we like, okay, but he's already ran a second faster than that. So why should we rejoice a man running a second slower than his PR? In what other world will we watch a man or woman run a second slower than their PR in track and field? Then we say, oh, that's a great time. Give me one other world. Give me one other guy that can do that. They can run a full second slower than their PR. And then we look at them and say, oh man, what he did was great.
Johan Blake.
Johan Blake, stop, man. Exactly. It don't even make sense. It just ain't gonna make sense. You can't give me none. Then we got Anson Henry commentating. That was a joke. Did you hear Anson commentating?
I was giving it a chance all the way up until I saw like they announcers. I'm like, bro, the exact same people. So it's gonna be the same stuff we normally see in here on the broadcast, and we aren't entertained by that. We aren't amused by that. So that's when I knew, like, I said, oh, yeah, that shit's over with.
No, the bottom line, if the ratings aren't going crazy, people, I didn't hear my first baby mama or my second baby mama didn't call me up to say, man, I'm about to take off work. I gotta get home early so I can watch this track meet. If that's not happening by outside fans, if them if them seats ain't filling up, nigga, ain't nothing gonna fill them seats up. I don't care what you say. Now, maybe tomorrow on the weekend it may be a little better because people going to go see some meets. But think about it. What Jamaicans are even running tomorrow that they want to go see? They men have already ran the 100. Keishane Thompson's already ran.
Right. Akira Nugent in the hurdles.
Who?
Akira Nugent.
Man, she ain't gonna turn a bunch of people out.
But also too, tomorrow it's just like straight sprint races. It ain't no distance. So I think with it being like not all that distance and just like the sprints, it's on the weekend. I think that bring a
distance
turnout.
Races is not what make people not go to a meet at all. Distance races make people get up during the meet while they're already there.
No, but like today it was like mostly distance though.
No, it was only like 2 distance events.
Yeah, but like that's very time consuming. They had hella time in between.
Come on,
bro.
man.
They had the 3K, the men's 5K, and then the dude Grant Fisher won the 5K. He said this is the slowest time I done ran since like high school.
Oh, for real?
He ran 14:30 and won the 5K. That's a super high school time.
I don't even know what a good 5K time. I don't pay attention to that crap, man. I told you I'm in a position where I feel like those events should be limited.
PR is like 12:50 something in the 5K.
Oh. But if you notice, nobody really ran fast. It seemed like people just said, here, we can come and run 70%, kick back and chill, get this free money from this stupid commissioner, Michael Johnson, with these dumb investors investing in a sport like track and field, not knowing this is going to go nowhere fast. Let's get this money and we ain't got to put ourselves in a position to even get hurt. I think that was reasonable for everybody. If you notice, everybody ran super slow. And you can't blame it on the win.
Man, Fonbele ran 10:39.
But that wasn't something happened, man. That dude first 40 was horrible. He was so far behind. He was so far behind. But that's his typical, during his NCAA championship in 2022. He told the guy, if he's even, he's leaving. He said that. Did you remember him saying that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But I can't believe it.
I mean, he's just never even with these guys. That'd be the thing.
Say what?
I said he's just never even with these guys.
He's even at the start line. When the race starts, he's even. They don't count.
They just go way early. If they wait and go when he go, he leaving.
Dude, man, I told you I don't have no faith in that overstriding fake Liberian, man. Overstride. It really made me mad when I heard people talking about he got an 8.5-foot stride. Man, I'm like, yeah, he's overstriding. Literally, he's loping. If you look at the way he's galloping, but he's coming from 8th place and coming and run up to 5th and overstriding the lap. I mean, that's not no hell of an opportunity.
Facts.
Yeah, that over the top said did Fonbele dirty. Exactly. It looked horrible. It looked horrible, man. Horrible meet. Horrible decision. If I was the commissioner.
But you gotta think though, his 60 PR is only 670 something. So you gotta think he ain't even in like top 60 shape right now. So he probably came through the 60, 6'8". He was glued to the blocks. 6'8" getting my heat, they rolled. So 6'8" getting oblique them heat, and they running 6'4", you super cooked.
Well, I think there's a bigger issue at play though. I think that Joseph Fonbele, anyway, he's not a guy who's smart enough to actually run. Like it seems like he almost intentionally starts out slow. That's how it seems. Almost intentionally. I think he reminds me of Tyson Gay, a worse version of Wallace Spearman.
Freestyling. Yeah, I don't know. He gonna at least lead with 10,000 though.
That's a reason to fly. And he training in Florida to Jamaica. That ain't nothing but maybe an hour and a half flight. I'll take that flight too. Like, let's go. Go get that free money. Go trip and chill in Jamaica. If you notice, a lot of the people probably flew down there with their girlfriends. Fred flew down there with DJ Sky High, baby. She was on a flight yesterday. He was on a flight, the same picture background. So yeah, I'm going down there and kicking with my girl too. I'm gonna take that free money. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take that free money. Why not? I'm gonna take a risk of getting hurt in April for and running all out when you just show up and do 80%. I do it all day, man. But we definitely got to get rid of this league. When we tell you where they messed up at, and this is where they messed up, and I keep saying this, where they messed up is they were supposed to not create a new league. They were supposed to create something that falls up under USATF that forces people to compete in the league for the United States that you must compete in to be eligible to run at nationals, indoor and outdoor. He could extend the money. He could say, man, let's make a league that's right in conjunction with USATF, make it part of the bylaws. So you can't even run in nationals outdoors to qualify for worlds or the Olympics without running at this league. That's what he was supposed to do. That's how you come through and be a real commissioner.
You gotta think though, you too logical. Like, track, they ain't got no logic behind it. You trying to make too much sense for track and field.
But listen, Michael Johnson trying to make sense. Michael Johnson's not a dumb guy. He's just not a good businessman. So if he's going to be the commissioner, and if he understands the play, you got to really, you can't have something that could be just fade away. Had he locked his track and field league into USATF and made it so that, hey, there's no negotiating, meaning you got to show up in my meets, all you Americans, and then we could bring other people in from the, from outside of the United States, like bring some Jamaicans up and bring some other people and pay everybody real good. Now you talking. Now you talking. That's a whole different atmosphere, and that's the reason why he's going to fail, because now it's optional. Dude, do you know how much more attention they could have got had Sha'Carri showed up? Had Julian Alfred showed up?
Yes. So like you were saying earlier, what could fill those stands in the future for them not to fail? They got to go get those people. How? I don't know. But
it's not just the people, but listen, but the thing is, I think, now check this out. Let's say they had Femke Bol. Femke Bol is the indoor 400-meter world record holder. Femke Bol, Sydney McLaughlin, Paulino, Sawa E. Nasser, Abby Steiner, Gabby Thompson, all in the 400. Think about that as a 400 or 300. Say, man, we're going to settle this, man, and do some real build up to this and make your participation in Grand Slam track, meaning you have no choice in order to run at nationals. Who wouldn't come see that? Who wouldn't tune into that? We're going to settle this once and for all.
Nah, it even like you got to run a qualifying time for nationals. Them people who listed, y'all got to come get y'all qualifying time at Grand Slam.
Exactly. That's how Michael Johnson should have did it.
But that makes too much sense.
That's how you lock people in. If you want to be the boss, you got to understand, you got to get control. It's not really about having, owning it. He want to be the commissioner or whatever, but it's about controlling, and that's how you feed it all back into your pockets. That's the only way you should.
Yeah, but you gotta think too. You like a good businessman. You a logical thinker. That's not really particular or typical in track. So a guy like Michael Johnson, he ain't no business guy. Even like with track, period. Like that's why it's ran so poorly, like universally, because these aren't business people. These just people who used to be athletes. They were just smarter than the other athletes who used to run. So they got these positions, and they just sit around making dumb business decisions. But they were just smarter than other track athletes.
Right. I mean, I get that, but that's what I'm saying. Until that happens, until that logically happens, this is always going to be the result. Empty stand. I swear, I said this months ago. And I was, actually, how the hell, for example, how of a sudden so many people just pull out? You think just everybody just happened to get injured? Do you think that's what it was? Just people just happened to get injured all at the same time?
Nah, definitely not. So they got that guaranteed money off rip from signing. And it's like, hey, I can afford to not go to this one. Take my guaranteed money to replace that money. Then I go run at the second one a month later, jog it. Third one, come jog it. At least leave with like 25,000 and just do it like that, nickel and diming it.
Right. Somebody said, what time is the meet starting? Tomorrow is like the same time. Weekend XO asked that. Dos Santos was chilling doing the money sign after the race. Exactly. So they got 100. Dude, they got 100. They got 100,000 for winning today. Let me see what the comments say. Oh, you get way more comments on it because I can see all the comments for some reason. Josh chilling. Is he too loud on my mic? Chat. Can y'all hear 100K talk over my mic? Okay, say yeah. Florida Ryan. Sawa E. Nasser or Paulino. Hey, I'm putting my money on Sawa E. Nasser tomorrow.
What's the odds for Paulino?
Oh man, I gotta log in. On my computer and see. But actually, the 400 wasn't even popping no more. The 400 wasn't even popping up no more. It made now. When is the women? Ain't the women's 400 tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I gotta look. posted on Snap that she was pissed. Why was Sawa? She said she posted on Snapchat that she was pissed. Pissed about what?
I say pissed about what?
Like, cause she ran 22.9.
Old high school last time.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what to do, man. Except I can't wait till the Philly one comes. The Philly one is right down the street from me, man. And when I show up, I'm gonna show out.
You ain't gonna go to that hoe. I'm already knowing.
On my mom, I'm going. I'm trying to decide if I'm bringing my kids because I want to be real confrontational. I'm trying to be real confrontational. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna bring the kids with me.
Probably leave the kids at home.
Say what?
I said probably just leave the kids at home.
I was thinking that too. But I want to clown. I want them to enjoy themselves. I might just take them to a high school meet. You right.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna come to the Philly one. And I'm a clown. I'm a live stream doing it and just talk trash the whole time.
Bro, that'd be funny as fuck. I ain't lie, that'd probably be your biggest like video you done type shit.
Yeah, I was talking to my wife about it today, lining up the electronic components because I know that I got to make sure that the thing lasts long enough, and I'm just gonna live stream the whole time because I don't think I can show. I don't think I can show the races or nothing, can I?
I think you can show the races if you
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna have to. Since the meet is not very long, I want to have it on my phone so I could just keep walking around and set up my tripod. I'm about to get a tripod that I can walk around with and set it up on my phone, and then just like I'm gonna really set it up so it's like really funny and you can entertain it. And I want to be within earshot of the athlete. That's the thing too. So if I see niggas on the start line, if I see Sydney on the start line, I want to be able to yell and say stuff because I'm a notorious heckler. I'm gonna say, oh, I wish Tia Jones was there because I just saw Tia Jones in Jamaica doing a warm up. Why did she go to Jamaica? Did you see that? Yeah, I saw her on the warm. I was like, what is Tia Jones doing there?
Or maybe because like they coach probably went down there with Gabby, so she went and probably got some other teammates running, so she probably down there training with them or something.
Yeah, she may be a backup or something like that, just in case somebody pulled out.
Oh, maybe on the reserve.
Huh?
I said probably on the reserve or something.
What if Michael Johnson go? You can't ban me from no meet, man. They crazy. They gonna ban me from meet. I ain't did that, but I'm definitely coming. But you can't. But I could wear a face mask and get in.
Facts.
I'm not laughing.
Is that you can tell that the guy on the right collects a welfare check. Man, I don't even know what welfare is. My grandma wasn't even on welfare, and she only made $19,000. Her the best, well, $26,000 as a school teacher. Never was on welfare. I just think my grandparents was rich because they were so loving. So now I don't even know what welfare is, bro. What's up with Demetrios, man? Why your fans be talking? That must be one of your white fan base.
I don't know.
What's up with Slim Shady in there with you, man? What are you doing, man?
Jerking off.
I know. Keep an eye on him, man. For real. Keep an eye on him. Yo, we gonna I'm gonna hit dude up. I'm gonna hit Carmelo Anthony up in jail, and I'm gonna go try to do a live stream with him from his tablet. They do virtual visits.
Yeah, I be seeing those.
I'm gonna hit him up tomorrow. I'm gonna hit him up tomorrow and be like, yo, man, we ain't gotta talk about the case. I know his lawyer when he get one. Ain't gonna let him talk about it, but we're gonna talk about. Just want to give him props and let him know that we out here supporting him. I stand with Carmelo. Hey, Slim Shady, who you stand with?
Of course, I'm a side with my white brother.
It's always about race with y'all, man. It's always about race. Huh?
Hey, ready?
I said that's what I'm saying.
Get out of my seat, bro. Get out of my seat.
Hey, Aaron, go on do that. Aaron, go on do it on tape.
I'm just like Carmelo.
Oh,
I'm just like
Yeah.
Carmelo. I'm ready to put one down.
Hey, Aaron. Hey, man, I swear if you did that, boy, you'd be a hero, man. You gotta go potty? You gotta go potty? I'm on. You'd be a hero, man. Straight up.
Bro, like what if I was Carmelo, but it was just like me with my current status?
I think that you'd be personally, I think that you'll get off. I think that look, man, that dude in Texas, man. I don't know if you remember back in 2021, it was a father coming to pick his son up, and then the mom was tripping, and the boyfriend shot the father on the porch. You remember that case?
Nah.
Man, if you go look at I forgot his name is Chad Reed. Look up Chad Reed, had the video and everything. They videotaped him. He shot the man right then and there. He went in, the white man went inside the house, came outside with the gun, with a rifle, and then the dude tried to act like he wanted to grab the gun. And then the dude pulled away, stepped back 10 feet away, and shot him. And then he didn't even get charged. I'm telling you, he didn't even get charged. So yeah, I've seen some very strange stuff happen in Texas. So I think that if that was you, man, I'd be like, I hit your parents up. I'd be like, yo, get them the best attorney, get them out on bail. And then, you know what I'm saying? Play the victim role, make it seem, turn it around. I seen them white boys got on pictures with AR-15s and everything in their hand. They show those. They don't show those pictures. They show the black dude with the AK, like he a thug, and crop the white boys out the picture. You seen that picture where he got the little airsoft gun?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if that was you, man, I'd be so proud, man. I'd be so proud of you. Like that dude right there, you should wait till he go to sleep and get his ass. You hear me? Wait till he go to sleep and get his ass, boy. For real. That dude don't respect you, man. You a threat to dudes like that. You want me to tell you why you a threat?
Well,
dudes like that are better off knowing, like, if you came up with the sob story, I'm poor, I ain't got no dad. You know, you hear these dudes telling the same sob story. I ain't got no dad. I came up. If it wasn't for track, I'd be in the penitentiary or dead. It's the same sob story. They tell the same. They all tell the same sob story. They like hearing that. But when you come up like you on Dr. Phil, you come up middle class, you got college degrees, you present a direct threat to white boys like the one sitting next to you. So I wouldn't trust them. I wouldn't trust him because he know that he definitely ain't running 21 flat. You know he ain't going 10-3. So what the hell you hanging around the white boy for anyway? He ain't got nothing in common.
Motherfucker, I was running 11-3.
Exactly. Exactly. White boys like that, like the guy that got murked the other day. They be really jealous of black dudes for real. Cause we go up to their schools, we coming through their schools, fucking they white girls coming through with 10.5, 11 inches, something they can't even compete with. That's intimidating to them dudes, man. That scares them. When I was a kid, the white dudes will always say, if a black dude mess with a white girl, I don't never want to mess with the white girl again. I'm just telling you. That's how they really think, man.
Oh fuck.
When he go, hey Aaron, when that white boy go home, what do you think he tell his parents about you? You don't think he call you the N-word? Think about it.
No, he might.
As I'm saying, because dudes like you represent a threat to dudes like him. Because I guarantee you talk to him, listen to his story. He started on second and third base, and they claim to be hell of a dudes after they start on second and third base. I'm just telling you, it's the truth. They be like, man, I hate these black guys, man. They come from circumstances, they still make it and thrive. Some of them, I'm from the Midwest, man, and most white boys like him, man, they meth heads. They meth heads or they on heroin. Huh?
He's not wrong.
Yeah, bro, from Nebraska.
I'm from Nebraska.
Oh, you from Nebraska?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying I'm Midwest. That's all but out there number meth heads, fentanyl dudes, OD and white boys. Most of them got meth mouth. Y'all barely got full set of teeth. Y'all look like y'all on the video, the Thriller, Michael Jackson Thriller video, like one of them dead people walking. I'm just telling you, man.
My fucking aunt got locked up for prostitution.
Who?
My aunt.
Your aunt is what I'm saying, man. Yeah, most of you from Nebraska, so I know your parents is probably related. Your mom and daddy was probably like first cousins or something, man.
First cousins are crazy.
First cousins. That's how they be. They be first cousins. I'm like, oh man, it's not like it's my sister. It's my first cousin, man. That's my mom. That's my aunt's daughter, man. I love her, man. She's just like a sister to me, man. For real, we're real close. Playing house at 6. They get to about 20, 25, man. They want it for real. They want to marry her. They marry their first cousins and stuff. That's how they are in Nebraska. That's how people are, man. They inbred.
Rocking that trailer.
Yeah, the trailer. Yeah, exactly. Rocking that trailer. Live in a trailer park and all that, man. I'm telling you, man, hey man, white people got y'all twisted. White people have y'all thinking that y'all ain't nothing, but truth of the matter is in the Midwest, boy, the white people there, boy, they bad. Dating their sisters and all that, man. Smoking meth, burglarizing people's houses and stuff. Riding around through the city on a John Deere. I'm telling you, man, these dudes retarded. Yeah, anyway, man. So yeah, so I'm gonna look at the bets. Let me see what the stuff is. Let me try to get up, man. My son, when I start moving, he started tripping. Hold on. Let me see what the meat is for the morning. Let me see.
I'm freaked out. Pin that shit. It's okay.
I gotta see what the stats are. Let me turn the light on.
That is too funny.
Let me see. What happened to Keenan? Wasn't Keenan in the chat?
Yeah, she had said hey, and then she didn't say nothing else.
Oh, she ain't messing with you, man. Keenan.
But
She may have found her a man or something. I ain't seen her in
like months.
Yeah, when a woman disappears like that, usually that mean they found them a man. I had some girls that I was messing with. All of a sudden they disappear and all that. I hit them up. They act like they got a problem with me, like I did something to them. I'm like, oh, what you really mean is you found you a new dude. He beating them guts in. He done made you feel like brother like me ain't got nothing coming. Let me see. Hey, I thought didn't you send me the link? Where you send me the link at?
Which link?
Oh, you posted the link in the actual video.
Yeah.
Oh, let me switch over. I'm gonna show you what these
So is Grand Slam like a promotion?
It's not a promotion. I think a promotion is more on some events.
They say, Aaron, why you put this clown on here, man? This nigga fans hate my ass. Okay, StreamYard. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I'm switching over. So add me to the new one I'm about to. Yeah. There we go. Add me in, coach.
How to get cute motherfucker.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, let's see what this is now. Rocking it. This is how we get to this topic again. Okay, I'm gonna look up the new bets. Let me see.
Take a piss real quick.
Somebody said Fambulate so damn road. He wasn't even on the screen.
He wasn't. That dude is terrible, man. Like I said, man, they give contracts to anybody, man. These niggas. Woo. And that nigga ain't dead. How long do them niggas sign for?
I don't know. I think
if you graduate in 2012, I mean 2022, you go pro. Like, damn, they just give you just 10 seasons to just be trash.
who went pro for 10 seasons?
No, I see. If you go pro in 2022, how much getting your butt kicked are you allowed to do before they decide to just stop rocking with you?
They don't. Especially if you're from one of them little road countries. Liberia.
That shit wet?
No.
What is that? What is that?
Hmm?
Is it the breading?
Let me see.
Tamale?
Grand Slam track.
I'm gonna crack one open.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I don't know what Formula doing in a 100.
Mm-hmm. You put them in the fridge?
Yeah. But Formula should be doing a 2 and a 4.
I don't know about that 4. I don't know if you got that. Okay. Hey, share my screen real quick. Let me hold up. Share my screen. Let me show you this right here. Share my screen, man. So this is what the women's 100 is tomorrow at 6:23. Might want to move that comment.
That.
All right. So this is the women's 100, man. I know Jasmine Camacho Quinn. I think she's running 11-2. Illegal 11-2. Old girl was just Nugent was bragging, said she's the fastest 100 chick. So I don't know if that's real. And this is the real women's 100 right here. Daryl Nita. Oh my God, Sears is plus 450.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
They still got Brittany Brown in there though, man.
Kimber Nelson. How Kimber Nelson got way less odds than Joseph Farmley had?
Plus 1100. Oh, that's the only thing they got on there for. Oh my God. I don't know what happened to the women's 400, man. None of that's on here.
You like it?
Hell no.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, this is trash, man. They ain't got the 400 on here or nothing. This is all they got.
Doritos.
Oh, let me look up Fanatics. Try another app. Because Fanatics may have
what's on the TV?
Fanatics may have it on there though. This DraftKings shit is some bull. It's not even showing all the races. It popped up and disappeared. Pop up, disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Okay, let me check the phone.
I'm gonna take Camacho. Camacho just ran like 11-3, 11-4 last week. Massar ran 11-1 at Texas Relay. It was windy. And Akira Nugent ran like 11-2. So I might take Nugent.
That's what she said in the interview. She said said tell 100K to show his search history. Search for what? What do you mean my search history? My search history on what? What do you mean my search history? My search history on what, man? Camacho win because Puerto Ricans are the best. Oh my God, man. Puerto Ricans ain't the best, man. Maybe you forget Camacho's father is black. I live in Puerto Rico, and I was down there training some of those young kids down there in some of those in like Juncos, Puerto Rico, bro. And Puerto Ricans are definitely not the best. Actually, I got some of the worst genetics. Y'all mixed between European, Taino Indians, and some black. And let me tell you, horrible genetics. Horrible genetics. Little too small. No athletic talent for real. Only thing y'all can do maybe is box. And even then, most of the time, y'all get knocked the hell out. So stop. What I be looking up? Why you want to know what I be looking up, man? Jasmine, I don't know, man. It's making me restart my app. Fanatics. This is trash, man. Let me see.
Oh,
Fanatics.
Bro, that's why I said nigga gotta get that sauce.
Where's the sauce? You have any?
No, that's why I said the Mexican store.
It tastes good, but it's dry.
Hey, you staying in the Airbnb? Or you staying with that white boy while you out in Vegas?
Yeah, this is crib.
Oh, for real out in Vegas?
Mm.
Hey, ask 100K if the crib looks nice.
Bro,
I can't barely see, man. Is that a bedroom? Was that what is that? What is that?
No, that's the living room.
Nah, man. I would have stayed at the Bellagio if I was you, man. I wouldn't have stayed in no white boy crib. I would have went out there and ordered some hookers or something. I ain't standing with no white boy out there, man. You know he ain't got no bad chicks with him. It's 8 p.m., 9 p.m. out there. You supposed to have some hoes. White boy. You know how they women built too. I told you, my wife, half of her family, her father's white. So once I got a chance to be around them for real, that's my first time being around them like that. And the boy, once I got a chance to be around them and I saw who they really are, how they really think, how they really move, how they make their potato salad, how they women dress, how they women look naked. The women look naked like uncooked French fries, horrible body, just horrible, man, horrible. No booties. I ain't scared of them. Huh?
I said I like no booties and small tits.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's not even a woman. That sounds like you want a 10-year-old boy. That sounds like a 10-year-old boy for real. I told you, most of y'all are like on that sex offender registry, man. For real. For real. I hate being in public. Like when I'm around like white people in public, they always like white dudes. Like if I'm a black dude, if I see a white dude out with his kids, I'm not gonna run up to his kids and start talking to his kids. I'm gonna ignore them. These white dudes, they see my daughter walking in front of me and my son and try to talk to my kid, man. I'd be like, man, get your creepy ass on, man. We're talking to another. I told you guys are like weird, man.
They just want to adopt the next Michael Jordan.
Say what? No.
I said they just want to adopt the next Michael Jordan.
No.
Yeah, you know what's even weirder is when a white man and a white woman, they're married and they adopt a black child.
Well, I feel like the thing is this, man. A lot of white women secretly want black men anyway. That's what my experience has been. But sometimes, like culturally, or they be concerned about perception, or they settle for a white dude. Most of the white women,
or their parents just don't like black people.
Right. So they don't want to deal with that. But truth of the matter is, there's no, unless a white boy got money, like you, for example, there's no advantage in dating a white dude for a white woman. All the advantage would come from dating a black dude. As long as it's socially, everything's equal. If money and everything's equal, there's no advantage of dating a white dude. Like you guys are, I've been around. I got kids. I've had kids since I've been a father since I was 19. You guys are horrible fathers. You know what I'm saying? You guys,
Y'all leave y'all kids though.
But you guys kill y'all kids. You guys are the poster boys for familicide. Look up Christopher Watts in Colorado, Christopher Coleman, Scott Peterson. You guys are notorious for committing familicide, killing y'all wife and y'all kids, throwing them in a dungeon, and then getting on CNN and saying, "I don't know where she is." That's what y'all do. You guys are the poster boys for familicide. Everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? There's no advantage. Only time a person getting an advantage of dating a white dude is you have money. And where I'm from, that don't make you a hell of a dude. If you got money, they make you a sucker. If people only get with you or get around you because you got money.
Facts.
Like you guys can't cook. Y'all music sucks. You listen to Taylor Swift. I don't want to listen to Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? I don't want raisins in my potato salad. You know? I go to a barbecue where with your people. I'm gonna eat a plate of y'all food. I'm gonna throw up because y'all food is disgusting. I'm just being honest. I've been to Vegas, go to pool parties like at the Bellagio, at the area. I've been to all the events out there. You know what I'm saying? I just got back from Vegas a few months ago. I was staying at where I stayed at I stayed at Planet Hollywood, you know, and I go to parties with these white girls and they built horribly, like no thighs, no butt, no hips, no nothing. know nothing. What? How could you even come home to a woman that's built like that?
And hey, even the women that have like the ass and everything like that, they just look weird. The
white girls?
Yeah.
Well, they got to be natural, but it's not usually. It's not don't be built right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So why would you like? I love women who look like women. I love women who look like women, man, and they just don't. White girls just don't have it. When I was in college, I used a white girl. I used a white girl twice in my life. In college was the first time because I needed a car. She was white girl. She was a virgin. She was stupid. You know what I'm saying? And all y'all white guys overlook her, say she's fat, but she wasn't fat to me. You know what I'm saying? She was fat. Y'all white, listen, what y'all white boys say is fat. We look at that as like, I look at it as prime real estate because she was a virgin. She had a car. So when I got to get back and forth to work, want to go get some groceries, that's who there. Y'all gonna look at her and say she's fat, but I used her good. That's just how y'all are, man. That's just how y'all are.
Hey, that's a good play right there.
Yeah, it is a good play. But y'all get the worst of our women. Like when y'all come get when y'all come get women from our community, y'all get the worst. Y'all get our worst.
I'd be dead scared of like black women.
Why?
I just feel like they're kind of scary, bro. Like when you're trying to like date a black woman, right? I feel like they're more like they try and lead the relationship, you know?
They do. My wife's mother is married to a white dude, right? Not my wife's father, but because her father's dead. But the dude she's married to now, all the relationships that I've ever seen where a black woman's with a white dude, they dominate the white dudes. They bully him, talk trash to him, sleep with black dudes behind their back. It's the most disrespectful shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
I'd be sick.
But the thing is, the masculinity of a black man is something that's always intimidated white men also. So a dude like you, like we like when I was in college, I take a dude like you and I just like, man, get your punk ass on, but I still go sleep with your girl. Your girl be sleeping with us be sleeping with the black dudes behind your back. When you go and mess with your girl and you fall in, you be like, man, it feel like this thing got an extra 3-4 inches in it. That's because you messing with a real nigga behind your back. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Hey, that's why I don't date. That's why I don't date.
You don't date?
Nah.
So what you gay or something? What you do?
I'm just playing. Nah, I just fool around with different women when I want.
No, black girls probably don't even like you for real, man.
I never had sex with a black woman.
That's what I'm saying. They probably don't like you. They probably don't like you. See, when I was talking to a dude on here, a white dude on here, me and Aaron was a few months ago. He was from Canada. I call him Harry Potter. It was the same thing. He would talk the same way I said, dude, black girls are probably not attracted. Number one, black women are usually attracted to masculinity. You know what I'm saying? That's why most black women are not only black women that's usually attracted to white dudes or black women with mental problems or who hate themselves. If you look at it, the girl from the movie Precious, she's with a white dude. Sydney, a thing Mo, she's with a white dude. It's not a coincidence. It's because a lot of these black girls, especially if they dark skin, they got low self-esteem. So they get with a white dude. They don't go get a white boy who really doing something. They go get with a white boy who's struggling, who just white. All he gotta do is show up and be white.
Right.
Look at Gabby. Look at Gabby, man. That dude got a nasty energy drink that'll make you fuck around and probably have a heart attack from boosting your blood sugar levels. And that's who she want to settle down with.
Isn't his girl black?
Yeah, Hunter Woodhall.
But Hunter's a cornball. Hunter has no legs. It's like, are you kidding me? I'm just being honest.
That's funny.
Let's just be real.
Man, they should have put bro in Grand Slam. Let him come around with them 400 killers and see how rolled his ass be. Just embarrass his ass.
Man, I'm just being honest, dog. It's not even like a black dude who doesn't have legs will have no chance with an Olympic champion or talking about he want to be with a bad chick. He would have to settle for like a fat white girl or something.
Facts.
It's the truth. Serena Williams, but you guys, Serena has a white boy. But look, back in 1995, 1996, when I was in middle school, I looked she was on her Serena and Venus Williams was on the front of a Sports Illustrated magazine. Universally, everybody would call them girls ugly. They called it because they wear beads in their hair. Everybody said, "Oh, they ugly girls. These girls are ugly. These girls are ugly." So the reason why a lot of dark-skinned black girls will get white dudes because they want light-skinned mixed kids to hate, so they can get rid of the self-hate that they had about themselves. That's the truth. Women, period, can be shifted regardless of color. Lisa, I think. Oh, is that one Lisa? Yeah, Lisa, pretty. I know Lisa. Lisa being raised take chats all the time. Women, period, can be shifty regardless of color.
You be watching Ray's take?
Sometimes I watch it. I used to see her name when Ray's take first came out a few years ago. I used to watch it because I really wanted to work with Ray because I didn't want to do no editing myself. I wanted to do a lot of track and field content, so I kept seeing the same names. But I know Lisa's name. I've seen Lisa's names a lot, but I don't watch Ray's take no more. It got too boring for real. But Zendaya has a white, yes, Zendaya, but she's mixed though. A lot of those mixed girls. You got to remember something. It's a lot easier to be white than it is to be black. To go like if you mix, it's easy to go. My wife is mixed, so I talk about this all the time. It's much easier to go into white spaces than it is to go into black spaces. Because when you go into black spaces, think about this: for a black dude, for a black girl alone, a black girl expected she's expected to dress nice, keep herself looking good, be thick as a loaf of bread, have a nice body, be charming, be smart, be intelligent, have all these things. Black dude too. You know what I'm saying? Black dudes got to be. Look at Aaron, for example. Aaron has all the things that you probably need. He got an education. He's smart. He's funny. Keep himself together. Educated. He's talented. He's smart. You don't find too many white dudes like Aaron. Think about it.
My forehead's smaller.
Your forehead's smaller. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. A white dude, y'all could be average and still make it. A black dude got to be exceptional. Like when was like, give me a white dude that got personality, they got a YouTube following it that runs 20.7 and 20.5, 20 point whatever, and got the credentials like that. They don't. Y'all just average. Y'all get praised just for being average and mediocre. So these black women still do be going after brads that ain't shit. Exactly. That's what they do. Sean Turns, it's the truth. They just go get anybody. They go get anybody, especially the track girls. They go get anybody. Think about it. Shawnee Miller Weibo, she went and got a dude from Slovenia or something like that. He no hell of a dude.
Right.
Yeah. So a lot of those girls they just hate themselves, man. That's what it comes down.
I feel like some do and some don't.
What you mean?
Like some give me that vibe. They're like, yeah, I hate myself. And then some don't.
Hold up. Brother Boog said Carmelo had a PB of 12 seconds. It don't matter because he got one body now. He's 17 with one body. So that's better than running a 9.9 at 17. I take his resume over a Gout resume at age 17. He got a body. And if he beat it, oh my God.
Yeah, ain't like he beat that body. He beat that body. Hell of a guy he come home. His girl better stay down to the trial over. Yep.
Go to trial. Hopefully, I don't think he's gonna get it dropped before he gonna have to go in front of that jury. He got that body though. So you gotta top that. I'll take that any day of the week. Give me an option of having a body the way he got it, like that, or having or running 10-3 in high school. Man, go on, give me that body. Don't give me that body. What's with the young nigga go out here? Hey, listen, we all got that in us back in the day when we young. It depends on what direction you go with, man. Gotta earn height. Yeah.
Now, Aaron was a respectful black man.
Respectful black man. Yeah, man, but I hope he murk your ass though, for real, man. For real. You from Nebraska? What were you from, Omaha or you from Lincoln?
Like 10 minutes away from Omaha.
Oh man.
Suburbs.
I know you're from the suburbs, man. I know you're from the suburbs. Cause them real hood white boys don't even like dudes like you, for real.
Nah, you're right.
Them real hood white boys, the ones that's in the streets, they don't even like dudes like you for real, man. They'll bully you, take your lunch money and shit.
I don't know about that, but they want to be black for sure.
They don't want to be black. I've been around some that don't even like. They just got their own like set of like inner city culture. A lot of y'all want to be black because listen, white boys, y'all don't have no culture, man.
Okay, I won't lie. I won't lie to you. When I was a kid and I saw like all the athletes being black, I low-key wanted to be black when I was a kid.
What the fuck?
I'm not lying. I'm not gonna sit here and cap. When I was a kid, I wanted to be black because every black guy was good at sports.
So, like, at what age did you like stop wanting to be black?
When I realized white is right.
Oh,
Listen, man. Truth of the matter is, when money is equal, there's no advantages to being white. The only time white boy is about something is when y'all got money. And where I'm from, like I said, that's considered a cornball or lame.
yeah.
Vixa, I haven't called Carmelo. He's in jail right now, Vixa. I still love you, baby. Make sure you hit me up when you get a chance. You see Vixa fine ass in there? Now, Vixa's fine. I'm gonna be honest with you. Vixa, I ain't gonna say her whole name, but Vixa is fine. I haven't called him, but I'm gonna add money to his books, and I'm gonna do a live stream with him on I'm gonna do a live stream with him on what's that called? The video call from jail. So yeah, I'm gonna do that very soon, Vixa.
Yeah, I think that'd be a big move.
I'm definitely gonna do it. I'm gonna write him a letter. I'm gonna write him a letter, or whatever, and I'm gonna hit him up, and I'm gonna add him to my thing. Hopefully, I can add him without him having to add me first. But I'm definitely gonna write him. I'm gonna send a letter out on Monday. I'm gonna send, but we gotta send it here. We got for them to get our mail. We gotta send it to Maryland because they, all the jails been getting all that K2 stuff. So they be like, just scan the mail, it's into a central place. They scan it, put it on the tablet.
I read that.
Pin Austin shit.
Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely be writing him. Run. That's one dude. Luca. That's one white boy. They obviously think they change basketball. Boy, it's crazy, man. That's why I don't even like them people. That's why I got no white friends. So Vic said, I'm gonna have him soon. Lisa Roberts said inner city white guys do have it. They do got a different energy. They don't even like suburban goofy white dudes like this on like that. They don't like them. They slap white boys like that. For real. What did it say? Sleazy, now he understands white privilege. I showed my sister a video. She was appalled. Vic said, why was your sister appalled by my video? You're in psychology services. You're in like that particular environment. Why would you be appalled by me supporting a fellow black kid that only tried to defend himself? And even if he wasn't trying to defend himself, after all the things that they're overseas right now in Europe and South America and Central America, throwing bananas at black kids who are out there playing soccer, making monkey sounds. So I'm just telling you, this is true. Ain't it right, Aaron? Haven't you been hearing about it? So, and to be honest with you, when I hear a white guy going to a black dude at a track meet and saying, hey, you don't belong over here, get from over here, and talking about on TV, telling some people be stealing stuff, it really sounded the same way they said about Trayvon Martin. Neighborhood watch guy trying to be the police. I'm just watching the neighborhood, watching the scene or whatever, and saying, I'm just trying to protect the community. You know what I'm saying? And so for him, like he could end up like Trayvon Martin. You don't know. Because that's the same way Trayvon Martin's situation escalated. So for all that black people have been through to go and tell a black kid you don't belong over here in a tent, like I said, where I'm from, when I ran track, we went to other people's tents all the time and hung out. We waited on our people. Oh, that's homeboy tent. I'm gonna go sit up and wait for them to show up. Hey man, what's up, man? We're gonna kick it. Yeah. Have that white boy been cool, calm, and collected, been like, yo, man, come over here, man. We know what school you go to, man. We didn't see you around, man. We about to smoke your team, bro. We about to smoke your team. Y'all got it coming to you. And kept it cool, it would have been different. He'd be alive right now had he did that. Instead, he want to be tough. He want to be the bleacher police and act like, oh, this is our section. You ain't supposed to be over here. All right, man, go ahead, go to God. Then go ahead, return to your maker. Then that's exactly what he deserved. But if you listen to what if you listen to what the brother said, the twin brother, he said that's supposed to be over here. Blah blah blah. It's all the same concept. It's all the same concept, and the concept is, instead of being respectful to the homie, instead of being welcoming to him, Hey man, go grab a Gatorade, man. What's up, man? How you doing? That's what I'm saying. You try to put your hands, try to bully a little, because the dude on his jail thing, he say he only 5'9", 150 something pounds. The white boy is like what 6'2", probably 200 pounds. Man, he's supposed to murk both of them. He should have got a 2-for-1 coupon right there. That's what I would. I would try to go get the 2-for-1 coupon. If you want to lock me up, go put me in for both of these bodies. So whatever percentage you give me, run a concurrent. You guys gonna give me 10? Okay, run a concurrent. 2 years concurrent. I come out in 10. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, if you catch 2 bodies at one time, they're gonna run a concurrent. They usually run a consecutive. So we can run a concurrent. You stab him with a knife, bitch. You should have got that 2-for-1 coupon. Instead, you know, he got what he got. Say Brooklyn, they use knife people for being wrong seat. It's not worth it, but I'm saying, Lisa, you're right. But the fact of the matter is, man, look, even the Bible says you reap what you sow. The Bible says you reap what you sow. So if you sit here and you want to play with people, but it's a frustrated, dark-skinned, closeted lover. No way. Juliet Alfred, you silly. Who brings a knife? It may not have been a knife. It could have been something just to cut the tape to run the relays in. It could have been anything. It had to be like a butcher knife. It could have been a knife just to cut like something on his shoes to fix something. It could be that. It didn't necessarily have to be a weapon, a knife that was for a weapon. It could be a knife that's used for something he used for sports, for something. You don't know. The bottom line is the man got a right to defend himself. You put your hand on the man, you be ready to lose your life. You know what I'm saying? Behind you out here playing with people, man. And I'm happy that the young dude demonstrated. I'm happy he demonstrated because it sets an example. You can't be out here playing with people. You know what I'm saying, Vix? I still love you though, Vixen. Vixen, make sure you answer the phone. I'm gonna call you tomorrow, baby, because I've been thinking about you. I was with my wife the other night, and I was thinking about you for real. I was thinking about getting you pregnant for real, man. I want to get you pregnant.
Fucking boredom.
I want to get you hear me, Ern? I want to get Vixa pregnant for real. Like when I got a chance to see Vixa, like how beautiful she is, her beautiful thighs. She 33 years old, low mileage. You know, shit, man. Yeah, I definitely want to get her pregnant. Shit,
Yo, 100K.
Yeah.
You see Austin's comment?
Who?
He wants to Austin's comment. He wants to see, or he wants to know.
Austin
Yeager in the comments.
I don't see him. Austin Yeager.
His pen.
That white kid being racist. Was there? I don't know. I don't know if he was being racist. The track meet got canceled. It's rescheduled to Monday, Sleetster. I don't know if he's being racist, but the thing is, listen to what I'm saying, y'all. I've been involved with track for over 25 years. I was in high school 25 years ago. The white kids who fit that profile of those twins, they were always racist. I've had white when I was getting good at track. This is before I even won a state championship, but I was still decent. I was probably running like 10.6, 10.7, maybe 10.8 in the 100, which is still good for where my area was, and which is much better than what any of the white dudes were running. The white dudes are always jealous of the black dudes under all circumstances because they may go to a good school and got better facilities, but they suck. They don't have what we have naturally, and they always hated us because of that. Not only that, they try to find a way to undermine you no matter what it was. White kids all the time will come up to me and ask me, "Hey, how old are you, man?" Because they say you're 20 years old. When I was a senior, I was just 17 years old, about to be 18 at the end of my senior year. But they would swear to God I was 20 because the white kids are always looking to find a way to undermine your accomplishments and to make it seem like they want to try to find a way to devalue you. And I don't know if he said something racist, but I do know that white boys who in that position, because they get pushed out of position for real. Because you think about this, they feel like, man, I go to these schools out here, I should have all the shine. But then when they put black people in those schools, now it's like, oh man, we don't get the shine no more. These black dudes coming out here, fucking our girls, you know what I'm saying? Getting all the football positions, becoming quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying? Going to college and shit for free. We got to bust our ass to go to school and do all this. You know what I'm saying? It's really intimidating. And I think that if he didn't say nothing racist, that he probably was thinking it. And that's why he got exactly what he deserved, and which is to be laying in the morgue right now.
What's his thoughts on the current state of Kanye West?
Kanye a retard. Kanye was stupid for having babies with a white girl anyway. He got tricked. That's another example. Listen, think about this, right? This is another example of the race stuff I'll be talking about between sports and entertainment, right? Think about the Kardashians. None of the Kardashians have no talent. Think about that. You can't tell me one thing that any of the Kardashians or the Jenners are known for, right? None of the girls have no talent. No talent. But guess what? All the black dudes they link up with, they have all the talent. Even their father, being a lawyer, was a crappy lawyer. He wasn't a criminal lawyer. What lawyer was he associated with? One of the best black lawyers in the history of the United States. Johnny Cochran. So the Kardashians did surround themselves with black talent, but they have no talent themselves. Think about it. Their father was linked up with the best lawyer, Johnny Cochran, who was and Kardashian was cool with OJ, an amazing running back. Come on, man. So stop. I don't know about Hitler. I don't know about him. I don't know about the Jews and all that stuff because I look at Jews as white people, so I look at them all the same. So I don't have no thing about no information about him. I don't pay attention. Where I'm from, we look at all of them the same.
Yeah.
White guys always ask before marriage if they ever slept with a black guy. I've heard that too, because nobody want to have to compete with a black dude in nothing. Remember, white dudes, they don't automatically start on third base or second base. They're usually failures, especially where I'm from in the Midwest. Most of those guys, like I said, they're having sex with their sisters. They're inbred. Their parents were probably first or second cousins or something. So that's the reason why, a lot of them are concerned because they always feel inadequate. White people have a superiority and an inferiority complex. They think they're superior just because they're white. But then when they actually get in the mix of things and they start to see how things are and who they are, they know that they feel like they know that they're inferior. They're exactly from the mountains. They were living in caves. Neanderthal. Look at that Neanderthal on the screen right now with Aaron. He Neanderthal. For real. Your ancestors were living in caves. Y'all don't even use washcloths, man. Don't even use washcloths. For real. They were cannibals. Yeah, I'm serious. They were cannibals living in mountains. You know what I'm saying? It's cavemen. So yeah, you got a closet gay vibes like you hate yourself. No, I ain't got no gay vibe. I bet that's one thing nobody ever called me gay before. Hey, white guy, how are you processing all this tonight? Be honest. He know I'm right. Somebody said Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, man. Hey, white guy, how are you processing all this tonight? Be honest. I just let people talk.
Yeah, he hanging with Aaron. Aaron be giving them white boys a pat, making them feel like they cool, man.
He makes me feel black, and I like being felt like I'm black.
You can never be black. You don't have no culture. Black women not even attracted to white boys like you, man. Why would you feel like make you feel black?
I don't want a black woman.
Huh? You probably don't want no woman. You probably want a dude. You probably want a man.
Hey, Aaron's sleeping in my bed tonight.
I know he probably is, man. Aaron, you go down there and why would you go? Listen, Aaron, all them hookers down there, you down there staying at the white boy house. Aaron, don't let that dude bring you breakfast in bed in the morning too, man. Crazy white boy, man. Look at him. I'll tell you, man, I would never, boy, ain't no way in the world I'm going to Vegas and hang with no dude like that, man. Playing with birds at picnics, yeah, man. Somebody said I'm a fruitcake, Aaron, sleeping in your bed tonight. No, but seriously though, man, that's just how I feel, man. I don't have no white friends. I don't have none.
Maybe if you made a white friend, you'd adapt to our culture a little bit.
I tried to. I tried to hang out. Well, I didn't try to be friends with him, but you got to remember, I keep telling you, my wife is half white. So I got a chance to hang around her family, and I like nothing about their family. You understand? Y'all cooking sucks. Y'all put no seasoning in your food. Literally, I went to a few family events, and literally, I wanted to throw up. Literally throw up. Have you ever, I'm eating the barbecue, wanted to vomit. I eat the baked beans, I want to vomit. I see the sweet potatoes, I want to vomit. They don't listen. White people don't even make on Thanksgiving, they make pumpkin pie. They don't make sweet potato pie. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You think I'm gonna eat some pumpkin pie? You like pumpkin pie, don't you? You don't like sweet potato pie, do you?
I never had that. I've only tried pumpkin pie.
You haven't had sweet potato pie?
My point
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I would never want to come. I don't want to hang with you guys. You guys making pumpkin pie. That's disgusting. I think bowling's great. I don't believe in great white sprinters because you guys don't make Olympic finals. As far as the 100-meter dash, you guys don't make Olympic finals. You guys don't have Olympic gold medals after like 1980 when we boycotted or something like that. And most on the women's side, all y'all are known cheaters. So I don't rate you guys as being talented at anything. Only thing I think white people are good at. Let me think. What are white people good at? Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. They made sweet potato casserole. I ain't had it. They don't spend a lot of time in my head. I'm just telling the facts. They make sweet potato casserole. They're not good actors. Well, what do you consider to be a good actor? Because if you acting like Hannibal Lecter, that's not a good actor. I feel like that's you guys in your true nature. If you guys are acting, because that's what you guys are, cannibals and mentally ill. So is that acting, or is that just really being who you really are? Think about it. Give me a good role that you feel like a white guy has played that you feel like that was a good acting role.
God, I have a horrible memory, but I know Channing Tatum.
Who?
Channing Tatum.
Who?
You don't know who that is?
No. Is that
who's that white boy in the Hunger Games?
I never watched Hunger Games.
I ain't watch Hunger Games. Yeah, they said Sean Turner said they act the killer role real good because that's who y'all are. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys are savages, like for real. So I can't think of any good. Like I like a guy like Woody Harrelson, but that's before your time. You probably don't remember who that is. I can't think of it. Yeah, I don't know nobody like a recent white boy actor that I could sit here and say, oh, okay, he's a good actor. Like you guys, like as far as even comedy.
Will Ferrell.
I don't know who that is.
That's crazy.
I heard of the name, but I couldn't tell you nothing he's been in. Like when I go,
what's the
I used to do a lot of
the Grinch.
I don't know.
Listen, I used to do a lot of comedy events. When I got a chance to go to y'all comedy events, you guys like Jerry Seinfeld, y'all like Friends,
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, but Jim Carrey, he had to come to the black side in order to get on. Remember, he didn't get on to In Living Color.
Oh yeah, facts.
He didn't get on to In Living Color. White people banished him. They didn't start accepting Jim Carrey until Jim Carrey came to Living Color. Then he got The Mask. Then he got Ace Ventura. Then he got Liar Liar. Then he got Dumb and Dumber. This is before you guys were even born. So I remember this very well. But Jim Carrey had to come and do the black thing first, and then he got on. Like I've been to y'all comedy show. Y'all comedy shows suck. I've said this 1,000 times. Black people, we laugh, we throw our head back, and we laugh hard, put our hand on our mouth, we laugh. White people you guys don't laugh with your teeth. Laugh right now, white boy. See, watch you only laugh with your teeth.
I laugh with my teeth.
Huh?
I laugh with my teeth.
I'm saying you laugh with your teeth. That's how you guys only laugh with your teeth. Black people, we laugh from our stomach. White people only laugh with their teeth.
Oh, nah, he's right. He's right.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You guys don't laugh at your teeth. We laugh from our gut. Y'all laugh with your teeth. That's it.
I do a lot. When it's really funny, I wheeze.
What do you mean you wheeze?
Like when you know when the laugh, it doesn't come out because it's so funny. Your laugh doesn't come out. It's all air coming out, you know?
No, man. I wouldn't trust no dude like you, man. I wouldn't want to hang around a dude like you. For real. But that's just my thing. So I go to y'all comedy shows. I don't appreciate nothing about y'all culture. I don't appreciate nothing. Like I'm dead serious. Like Jerry Seinfeld is the most successful comedian in stand-up, hands down, numerically. But he's not funny. You go to his shit, you like, man, this is what y'all consider funny. How does this man make millions on top of millions? You just wouldn't be able to believe. Just like how do this guy sell more than Cat Williams?
Now, Cat Williams is hilarious.
Say what?
I said Cat Williams is hilarious.
Right. I mean, I get that, but yeah. But anyway, it's just my thoughts, man. I don't want to spread any type of negative things about you people. You people are who you are. I just stay away from y'all.
Man, you can say whatever you want about white people as long as I'm on the right page in your life.
What do you mean?
I ain't did nothing to you. You know,
But it about being on the right page. I wouldn't hang with. Listen to what I'm saying. You don't necessarily have to do anything to me. I know for a fact that you guys are very jealous of black men. Like you told me when you were in high school. Check this out. At the very core of who we are, we have our masculinity. Right now, if you didn't have nothing, the thing you'll have is your masculinity. So when you encounter a guy who's tall and strong and athletic, immediately that plays on your brain. And then you hear these rumors from white girls and other women. They say, hey, man, these black guys have these, they all have these 10.5, 11-inch cocks. That plays on your brain. So automatically it makes you internalize hatred for black men. It does.
I think I never hated black people, but I was definitely jealous of them when I was a kid. But I think I matured not to.
But I think you still are. I think you just internalize it. So like right now, right? So right, how old are you? What, 22?
21.
Okay, so you're 21. Right now, let's say what are you studying in school?
I'm not in college.
What are you doing with your life?
Working, social media.
Okay, so you're a loser basically.
Yes.
Okay, so you're living at home with your parents still.
This is my crib. I live 20 hours away from my parents. My parents live in Nebraska. This is Las Vegas.
Oh, okay. So Las Vegas is pretty expensive. It's like you living in your bedroom looks pretty small. That's what your living room. It looks pretty small.
No, living room.
But
no, it's small. It's shitty.
Huh?
It's shitty. I pay 1.3K a month.
Okay, that's pretty low for Vegas. But
yeah,
my thing is, you're not like what I call a from what you're saying, you don't sound like a successful white kid. You don't sound like a successful white kid. So you really like, you're not really in black circles, you would just be, a bum. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be like a guy who's finishing college and who's doing stuff and got a scholarship. You would be just considered to be a bum in black circles. Or average dude, you'd be the dude we come back and we see who ain't really left the hood, who ain't really did and accomplish anything. You can probably get away with that. You know what I'm saying? Or you may not really care right now, but as you move up, let a few years go past, you get to about 30, you see you see the white girl that you like sleeping with black dudes, you're gonna be upset. You were raised, it's not your fault your parents did that. That's on you.
He's talking about you or me?
Who is he talking about?
I don't know.
He said he was jealous of black dudes. He said black dudes be doing all this, get all the girls from playing sports and doing all these things. Nah.
It's the opposite, bro. My parents are liberal as fuck.
Liberal don't got nothing to do with nothing, because I know plenty of liberal people who are just inherit. It's called internalized racism.
Not like every white kid makes racist jokes. When I made racist jokes when I lived with my parents would dead ass get mad.
But listen,
so that's how I know
when white people make racist jokes, you guys mean it. Like, let me give you a prime example. You don't hear. Yeah, I mean it. Listen, let me.
And you tell me black people don't mean it though. Black people mean it.
Listen, what I'm saying. In our households, I've never been around black people and black people tell racist jokes about white people. Now we may talk about real things that we see from white people. Like, man, yeah, punk ass white boy, man. They heard me about that white boy. He went and killed his whole family. Oh, dumb mother. We'll say that, but we don't. Hey, you heard about the white guy? What's a white guy that walks down the street with the dog? We don't tell stupid joke like a joke or white joke. We don't do that. That's because we don't care about what y'all do. Y'all are more concerned about black sexuality, black lives, black culture, black dick than anybody. It's like y'all will go out y'all way, see some black kids walking down the street and yell just to yell and do something and say something to them because that's in y'all nature to be stupid. Black people, we don't look at white boys walking down the street and just when we be minding our own business, man, what's up with them hoes, man? Yo, man, fire that blunt up, man. What's up? We about to get on. We concerned about ourselves. We don't care about what y'all do. But white people, y'all go and worry about what we're doing. I ain't never heard nobody say, man, what are those white guys doing? What are they? No. We only concerned if y'all about to try to plot on us or y'all trying to be slick or if y'all the police. That's it. We don't care about what y'all doing and tell white people jokes, man. You crazy. You go fuck about what y'all
That is probably the most accurate thing you've said.
It's the truth, though. It's the truth. We don't care about what you're doing.
I grew up in the suburbs. I think all my neighbors, I think maybe one crib had a black family in it. The rest of it, all white families. You see a black kid walking down the street, everyone's at their windows like this. What are they doing? So you're right. You're 100% right.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But we don't care about what y'all doing, man. And where I'm from, in the St. Louis city, in the city of St. Louis, if we see if a white dude in the city of St. Louis, especially where I'm from, they're always dope fiends. They get pulled over. It's reverse. They get pulled over by the police because they're down there trying to get some dope or something. You guys come to the city and get killed or robbed or something, or you're trying to get some dope. That's what it is in St. Louis. So it just depends on where you're from, but teach his own.
Wait, so I have an honest question though, because say I'm 21. I moved basically halfway across the country from my parents to do my own job, have my own place, do my own things, and you think black culture still thinks that I'm a bum?
Well, I think that the average black culture wouldn't even accept you. I think Aaron accepts you because you like college age. Maybe I got some social media connection. But the truth of the matter is that in black circles, you would not really have you wouldn't really have any type of fit. You don't seem like you have charisma. You're not an athlete. You don't have probably social intelligence. I don't know what your cognitive intelligence is like, your emotional intelligence, but from what I know about, especially middle class black culture or even lower middle class black culture, fuck no. You probably can't dance. You don't understand music. You probably don't have nothing in common with them. So yeah, you'll be a bum because I feel like if you're a white boy, there's no reason for you to not be successful because you got everything in your favor. The laws and everything is always in your side.
But I moved away. I did it on purpose though. Like
you're stupid. Then you're stupid. You're a bum on purpose.
That's not stupid. If I want to learn how to do things on my own, I could have got everything handed to me, and I purposely said no. I want to do this by myself.
That's stupid. That's stupid. What you do is you allow. If somebody want to hand you something, what you do is you take what they hand you and you build on it to make it 10 times better. That's how you show that you elevated. You don't take it and say, "Well, I want to go live in the slums just to prove that I'm a hell of a guy." No, it's retarded. It just goes to show that you probably didn't have a father, or the father that you did have in the household was probably wasn't who he's supposed to be. That's how I look at it. See, I told you guys don't even when you guys have fathers in the household, you guys still become losers. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just said he threw away half his privilege. Yeah. If you have the ability to start on second or third base, why would you say, no, man, I want to go fight for a chance to even get a hit, get at bat? That's stupid.
You know how much someone could learn by doing that though?
They could, but I think it's stupid. That's
imagine I make it though. Like imagine I build off of that success and I make it, and I don't make it work. I don't have any
being on social
mental knowledge.
Make it work. What are you trying to do with your life?
Well, I mean, yeah, full-time content creator.
Dude, are you crazy, man? Do you know how hard it is to be? Well, what platforms are you monetized on right now?
Streaming. I was monetized on TikTok, right now? YouTube.
You monetize on YouTube? You monetize on YouTube?
Yeah.
How many subs you got?
Only like 2K.
2K. So we just got paid on the 21st of March. How much was your check from Google on the 21st of March?
Only $450.
And you supposed to be Stop, man. What type of content do you put out on your social media?
You hate when people work. I'm trying to work for it.
But I'm asking you this: what type of content do you put out on your social media platforms?
Anything.
Well, what do you talk about? What is your overall theme of your platform?
Demographic. I think I purposely try and get engagement when it comes with I'm a streamer, so I react to different streamers' clips.
Exactly.
And just overdo my reaction.
Other people's shit. That's what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying? You're not creating any original content yourself. You're reacting off of other people's shit. That's not a talent. Are you crazy, man? You should have took your white privilege and built upon that, because you seem like you have any talent. I'm not trying to be funny, but I don't even like people who do reaction videos, because what it's really telling me is that you can't make any original content yourself. You probably don't have any personality. You probably can't do anything on your own. So you got to react to somebody else's shit. That's corny and lame as hell. And I hope that YouTube demonetize people based upon that type of shit. I feel like it's corny to sit here and use my same title, use my same, I'm gonna just react to it. Who gives a fuck about your reaction? You don't even, most hoes don't even like you. So why would people care about what your opinion is about somebody else's content?
I mean, the most popular streamers in the world do it, so why wouldn't I?
You're not popular. You're not popular. Jake Paul, look, even with the Jake Paul guys, those are just lucky white boys who get a chance to fight black people and put themselves against black people, talented black people, to try to get ahead. But white people get that opportunity. But if you get opportunity to get ahead from your family, you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to just do that. That was dumb to tell me you want to be a content creator. What you do is you take the advantage your parents gave you and you do content creating on the side. Yeah, you trying to make the tail wag the dog instead of the dog wag the tail. The content creation is supposed to be a side thing.
That's kind of exactly what I'm doing. Like, I'm not a full-time content creator. I want to be a full-time content creator. I work 40 hours a week at a normal job.
What's your normal job?
Maintenance for a professional golf course.
You're a loser, basically. Exactly. Exactly. I
think I could have named any job, but you would have said I'm a loser anyway.
No, that's not true. Had you said, "Look, I'm 21 years old. I'm in college right now, studying accounting. And right now, while I'm studying accounting, I work for as an entry level investment banker at Goldman Sachs, and I work mostly from home during that time. But I'm doing content creation on the side. I'm like, oh no, you ain't no loser. But for you to say that you're doing a maintenance worker that a person with a GED can do, whatever it is you're doing at a golf course, you have a job that a person with a GED has, or a guy on parole could have that exact same position that you have. Of course, you're going to be a loser. In my book, I'm just being real. You just threw away all your white privilege. That was stupid.
But you think that I'm not going to lie, there is someone that I do work with that has been in jail.
I know you're a loser hanging around losers. Exactly.
But they're all like 30 plus. I'm going to be the supervisor soon.
It doesn't matter if you're a supervisor. You're just going to be a guy you're going to be one step above the rest. You're going to be a loser who's managing losers. That's all it is. Instead of taking the advantage that your parents,
the guy who manages loser makes a lot more money than the losers.
Listen, if you have an advantage that your parents gave you, try to put you in position to succeed, and you say, screw that, I want to go the other direction so I can show how tough and how smart and how I'm able to succeed without you, that's just retarded.
But I had to utilize my young age to just learn about, like, you know, coming up, like just trying to come up on myself. I had to learn at a young age. This is why I'm only 21, living 20 hours away from my parents, trying to make it on my own. I got to utilize my young years to do that. And then when I become older and this shit don't work out, I know it'll work out. But if it don't work out, for God forbid, I can just go back to my parents and utilize that white privilege.
That was stupid. You're supposed to do that from jump. That's what I'm saying. You did it backwards. You're supposed to get as much as you can. So you say, I have a foundation. Now, if you want to,
what would I learn from that, though? What would I learn from that?
You can learn that the world is about.
I learned my white privilege.
No, because then you can go back and say, I want to try to find something different. Because a lot of times people say, man, I want to be a doctor, a lawyer. They go get the med school, and then or they do something in business. And they're like, you know what? Let me try something else. But they at least have a foundation. You threw away your foundation just to
everyone in the chat. Everyone in the chat knows if you get everything handed to you, you don't know how to make. You don't know how to make it. You can't teach your kids how to make it if you get everything handed to you. I want to be able to teach my kids real life shit. I want my kids not to be a fucking dumbass. I don't want my kid to get stabbed at their fucking track meet.
But listen, do you understand that that kid got stabbed at track meet not because of cognitive intelligence? It comes from social intelligence. Because had he known
where I live right now, I learn about that type of shit every single day.
What do you learn about?
Just cognitive, all that shit with this whole apartment complex I live at. I think it's mostly black people.
It has nothing to do with black or white because you get stabbed by a Mexican. Do you know how to interact with Mexicans?
Look, I work with a bunch of Mexicans.
That's what I'm saying. But the thing is this, man. If you feel like you're privileged, I think that the white boy probably felt like that he was entitled to something. He was entitled to that seat. He was entitled to those bleachers. He was entitled to that. That's going to still get you the same result. So I don't think you have to go to work a 9-to-5 job and take the route you took in order to do it. Hey, I'm sorry, Demetrios. Even when we met, I had an 800 credit score when I met my wife. So I'm sorry to tell you that, bro. I'm sorry to tell you that, man. I know you. I know that a lot of you guys think that only two types of black people that exist: either mostly poor black people who come from the hood and never evolve, or super athletes or musicians or something like that. And there's no in between. But I'm sorry to tell you about that stuff. Sorry to tell you that.
I feel like I'm a super in between.
They don't, but most time they don't think that niggas like you exist. And when you do exist, they really hate you because I told you you're the big threat. You're the big threat to white boys like that. Because he started on third base and he didn't want it. He want to go back and start all over, which to me is stupid. You supposed to take, man, let my mama and daddy and put me in a position. Like, okay, I'm gonna do something with it. Blacks hate when white folks move in and rent goes up and they get pushed out. Not exactly where I'm from. When white folks move in, that means that the rent going down because most of them meth heads. They, especially back in the early 2000s, they had meth labs in their house. Their houses were exploding. As a matter of fact, when white boy moved in, I told my first baby mom, I told her to move out because he's probably gonna have a meth lab cooking up in the house, and everybody's houses would explode. Go look up what Missouri was in the early 2000s. People's houses were exploding because these white boys move in and they want to cook up all these chemicals and they blow the house up. That's what they did. Aaron can do reaction videos to his YouTube channel, just like man. Nah, reaction videos are for cornballs who really ain't got no flair. That's what reaction videos are for. If you got to do all he do is reaction videos, stop, man.
Well, can I explain? Because I think you think that that's all I do. Well, on stream, the part that gets clipped the most and gets pushed out into the algorithm is the part of me reacting to the famous clips.
What's your YouTube channel? What's your YouTube channel?
I deleted all my videos, but it's The Official Westman.
The Official what?
Westman.
Why would you delete all your videos?
I'm trying to rebrand a little bit.
Rebrand. Just say you don't know what the fuck you want to do with your life, man. Just say that. I don't understand. Just say I don't know what I want to do with my life. I'm a loser. I'm out here in Vegas, away from my people, and I'm trying to figure it all out. If you say it, I'll understand.
No. I think that's an accurate representation of my life right now.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm from the Midwest. You're from the Midwest. I know a loser white boy when I encounter one. I grew up around. So it's not like you're only 21, so it's not like the end of the world. You still got time to get it together. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying I can recognize this type of white boy when I encounter him. I've been around.
All right. So what do you think I should do next with my life?
Probably shit. I'd say you should probably go and knock yourself off for real. I think that'd be your best option because I feel like.
Oh my God.
No, I'm joking about that part. You should knock yourself off. Hey,
guys, 100K has a heart. He just doesn't want to show it. He has a heart.
I do have a heart, but the thing is, I'm telling you that I think you should go back to your parents. You should go back to your parents, listen to their instructions, and allow them to guide you, and then get a foundation. Then go from there. Once you get your stuff together, like okay, now I want to try something different.
That person in the chat said go to school. I had a full ride scholarship to the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. I went for 1 year and found out I hated college. Never went
Doing
back.
what? What was you had a scholarship in?
Marketing, and I was a double major in marketing and accounting.
No, I didn't say what your major was. I said what was your scholarship in? No, I don't pay rent, Josh.
Like scholarship in
you said you get a full scholarship, meaning that somebody was covering your tuition. Huh?
Just from grades. I didn't get no athletic scholarship, none of that.
So you got an academic scholarship?
Yeah.
How much they was covering everything? Tuition, books, room, board?
Just tuition. I had to pay for like the books and.
So you didn't get a full scholarship. So you didn't get a school scholarship.
But tuition's like the main part.
Right, tuition's the main part. But you were in state. You were from Nebraska, right?
Yeah.
So and that's an in-state school. So how much is the tuition at the Nebraska school? Because I know it couldn't have been. It's not like he was an out-of-state student or international student.
In-state, God, I forgot.
Exactly.
You can look it up right there.
Exactly. I don't even see your YouTube page up here. What's up? You said The Official Westman, WESMAN.
Westman, yeah. Is it not popping up?
The Official.
My shadow band.
Damn, no, it's not coming up. The Official Westman. I don't see it. No, it ain't. I don't see
I didn't come on here to get grilled the whole time.
I thought you come on to get grilled, but if you go listen, but if you speak on something, I'm gonna ask you, like, see if you
Hey, you were the one saying who's that Neanderthal in the back?
When the end, of course, I'm gonna ask him.
Effing off a full ride is crazy. Well, when you hate college and you know that you don't want, like, I had a 3.1 when I dropped out.
You know, I hate college too. But shit,
he's just thugging it out. I just don't.
On Kick, your thing was official Westman. Is this you?
Is that on? It's on YouTube as well.
I'm on YouTube. That's what I'm on.
Is it not coming up on YouTube?
It came up. I hate my job. That
yeah,
was you.
There you go.
I got rejected by an e-girl. So on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm trying to utilize like.
So hold on. Let me just look at your numbers. It said on one video 4 weeks ago, you got 15 views. I got rejected by e-girl. It had 45 views. And I hate my job had 1 view, and that was a mistaken. Somebody accidentally clicked on it. Somebody accidentally clicked on it and clicked off immediately. That's what it say.
No, I haven't posted long-term videos in like 6 months.
So you have your
I got all my subs from shorts.
I see, and it says you joined October 2022. You only got 2,000 subscribers.
Well, I haven't been posting since 2022.
Okay. Yeah. You need to go back to school, man. Go back to your run back to mom and pop, man. You probably need to. That's what I do. But it's okay. I ain't trying to grill you or nothing, but yeah, man. I see you doing all these shorts. Yeah, shorts don't give you a lot of love in you got to do like long form videos for real.
Shorts don't give you bread for nothing.
No,
and
I don't really do no shorts.
And I was pulling like insane amount of numbers on shorts too.
I'm seeing it, but shorts is like, what's that? Under a minute. So it's like you ain't really gotta really show no personality. You ain't really gotta do nothing for real. You ain't gotta be hell of a dude on no short.
Not at all.
So that's why you probably just one of them dudes ain't got no talent for real.
Bro,
that's where the problem comes. That's why
you get to know people. You just judge people off like just seeing them on the internet.
Let me ask you, do you think you have any talent?
I have a lot of talent.
Give me something that you got talent in. Let me just go down the list. Do you think that you're funny, naturally funny?
Of course.
Do you think you're white funny, black funny, or universally funny?
Universally.
So you think that you could go in front of a black audience and black people and black people will find you funny without laughing at you?
I've never done stand-up before.
But just organically, not even with stand-up. You think you can go and hang around black people and black people say, man, that white boy is funny, man. He keeps me laughing. You think you're the type of white boy that can do it. Now, mind you, very few white people can go in front of black people and organically make them laugh.
He's not wrong. I've never had that opportunity before.
Exactly. Like I said, because you operate in low frequencies. You move in low frequencies. That's the reason why. And I'm just being honest, from a guy who's done some entertainment stuff, you may have a Gary Owens, you may have a Lisa Lampanelli, you may have a Bill Burr, but for the most part, white boys can't go into front of black audiences.
I'm funny as fuck.
Aaron's funny. Aaron's funny. So you're not
I'm universally funny.
Yeah, right. I'm getting fried by that chat now, bro. God damn it.
Were you an athlete?
What'd you say?
Were you an athlete?
I mean, I wasn't like I'm a type of guy where I'm average.
Okay, I don't want to hear it. Were you an athlete? Yes or no?
I played football and golf in high school and basketball.
Okay, golf. Okay, so let's look at football. What position you play in football?
Wide receiver and corner. I was the fastest wide receiver on the team.
What was your 40?
40 was a 4.6 flat.
Okay, that is horrible for a wide receiver. That is
and
horrible.
I was the fastest on the team.
Okay, so you could have been in a trash pool. Aaron, Victor asked, what do you think of your friend? What do you think your friend is good at? Now, Aaron, I don't know if you got some type of business connection if you're using them for something while you're there, but you ain't gonna answer it if it's gonna cause you to lose an opportunity or something.
Nah, go down keep going down the talent list.
Okay, you say you play football. You play receiver. You started on your team?
Nah.
Okay, so you're supposed
to. That's only because I played senior year.
Okay,
my
but even
my coach literally went up to my face and he literally said, "You would be starting if you played all 4 years. I
Look,
swear to
man.
God, on everything. He said you would be starting if you played all 4
Listen, my
years.
ex-girlfriend told me I would
Okay.
still be with her if I had an extra 2 inches of dick. That would and could and should and if don't mean nothing. The
Please
bottom
help me. My
line-
dick's small. What?
Say what?
Dude, I can't help it, bro. My dick's tiny.
I can't. That's your. That you got to blame mom and pop. Blame mom and pop for that. But the fact of the matter is, if you were the fastest on the team, why aren't you starting, regardless of if you started your senior year? Because I know right now, if I come to a team and they really feel like I'm good, even if it is just my senior, they're gonna be like, "You putting you in front of everybody because you a killer, you fast, you can catch, you can do plays and everything."
The number one, the starting 2 corners on our team went up to the wide receiver coach and literally asked them why I'm not starting. And he goes, he wasn't here all 4 years. He skips practice. I did skip practice a few times, but
so you were late. You were fucking bum. Like I said, you don't work hard.
I didn't love football. I hated it.
Okay, since you hated that, what are you good at? What other talents do you have then?
Well, I mean, if you're gonna go off sports, I mean, I think I'm.
We're not talking about
really
sports somewhere. Okay, you said you only play golf and football. So what else other than that? Can you sing?
I never tried to sing.
Aaron, I'm getting off this thing, man. You hanging around bum ass white boys, man. I'm hollering at you later. I just can't talk to you on here with a bum ass white boy. I feel like if a white boy gonna be around, he better bring something to the table. I'm sorry. I gotta go, man. Good talk, Aaron. We'll chop it up later. If you want to put some bets in, we'll chop it up on that. But I'm not about to sit here and talk to a bum ass white boy. Nothing going on for myself, for real.
Hey, how the fuck does 100K not have more subs? He is hilarious. Let's be honest.
Bro, he just started
How long ago?
like this past summer.
Okay. No, 100K gonna blow up so quick. That was fucking hilarious. I don't care if the chat's frying me.
Bro, Vix just say, "What are you good at?"
What am I good at, Westman? Or what are you good at, Westman? I think I'm a very personable guy. I think.
Bro, what the fuck?
No, I just think that I'm probably like, I think the biggest talent I have in the world is if 2 people have conflict, I am the guy who peacemakes it and lets them be friends again.
Bro, that's not no damn talent. That's like shit you can just learn how to do.
So what's a real talent? Oh, singing? That's dumb as fuck.
Singing is a talent.
It's dumb though.
Bro. What the fuck? How is that dumb? Everything track pull up, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro's white too. And he's a cop. So that nigga's a super loser.
I'll race you for 100K. Do you even know who that is?
No, but I ain't gonna lie, 100,000, we can do it.
Oh, he wants to race you. Yeah. Fuck yeah. A bro questioning his career? Nah. I mean, I'm the type of guy where if someone tells me what to do, I'm just like, it's like going through one ear and out through the other. I just stop listening. I'm just like, yeah, cool. Yeah. All right. Something missing? Damn. Singing is a dumb talent. It is a very dumb talent.
Bro, how that's a dumb talent? Bro, you listen to music
every
day.
You know how auto-tune? You know what auto-tune is?
No, like real singing.
If you real sing, someone can do it better by using auto-tune.
Bro, but that has nothing to do with nothing.
That shows you how meaningless of a talent it can be. If
Bro,
someone can do it better by using an automated system on a computer,
everything can be done better by using technology and computers.
So
everything.
why is it talent?
Bro, because you're a person functioning human, you're doing it better than the majority of functioning humans. So that's a talent.
So that you can go. I'm better at jerking off than everyone else.
No,
Is
because
that a talent?
the normal functioning human can do it type shit.
All right, bro. Normal functioning human can fucking jerk dick.
Exactly. That's why that shit's not a talent. A 1-year-old baby can do some shit like that.
Whack take. I don't get how that's a whack take, but what's his name? My real name's Gavin, bro. Most people can't hold a note and sing at all. I think that's extremely false. I think every person in the world can sing if they really got classes for it.
No. most shit when it comes to that singing shit, you just can't teach. Like you just have. Because if you could just teach singing, you would have more people like Adele's and more Beyonce's and Bruno Mars's and Chris Brown's. Everybody can't do that, bro.
Have you ever played an instrument or sang or what's it say? Sang in choir? No.
See, I've done both of those. And singing in a choir, yeah, you can like be horrible and like just blend in with everybody else. But when it comes to playing an instrument, that's not a talent, like because you actually just go learn how to do it. He could have performed.
Gavin, what's your Insta? Is the official Westman. You're gonna see my sexy face in there, bro.
For the first day Grand Slam, trust the process. If they stay consistent, it's going to get way better. I'm trying to see like how it would improve. Like, what could they do better? I think the only thing that they could do better is
play trumpet and clarinet for 70.
What the fuck? The only thing they could do better is take off 3 days and somehow make that shit 1 day. Because I ain't gonna lie. That 3-day track me shit, and bro, nobody wants to watch no track for fucking 3 days. Like nobody, you can't, and they not filling them. Track don't fill up stadiums on 1 day. Eugene, Oregon don't be filled up for the trials. So how is Grand Slam middle of the year guys running 10-0 and 20.2s and 46s in the 400? How they just go whatchamacallit? Bro, are y'all dumb? That wasn't my parlay. That was, bro, you see somebody tag me in and I just reshared it. Come on now. 100K is too controversial to really blow up. Bro, how he controversial?
As long as he don't say any slurs, I think he'll be fine. If you don't say a slur on YouTube or any platform, he'd be huge on X. Yeah, X. Especially with that shit going on.
Bro, he'd be on there.
Yo, Demetrius, why you on my dick, bro? Shut the fuck up, motherfucker.
Bro, so you got no talent.
He's on my dick. He's creaming on my shit.
He said 2 unemployed people. Stop it. I'm overly employed.
I'm extremely employed.
Talking about race hurts your algorithm. Like, I don't think he'd just be talking about race.
That's the only thing you talked about.
No, but he wasn't talking about race.
Okay.
He was just talking about life and shit like that. I ain't sleep. What you mean I ain't sleep? Those stands, brother. That shit was terrible out there.
Oh my God. See the background?
Bro, nobody's there. Hold on, let me pull up the shit up. I can see this. Oh, who the hell is Josiah? Oh shit.
Let's get Josiah's ass in here.
Yo.
What up?
Yo, it's good. Yeah. I don't understand. Like, how come 100K was going in on your friend?
I think he just hates white people.
Bro, I don't think he hate white people. Like, how? I don't think he was really going in.
He wasn't going crazy.
I don't know.
I've seen 100K's videos because of Aaron, and like I think he went light on me.
Oh,
but nothing he was saying was true. But you know, he be clip farming, so that's just the way it goes.
Mm-hmm. Like I wasn't sure, bro. I was like dunking on you. I was like, hey, yo.
I mean, when he was like, when the main part, when he was actually like frying me, like everything he said was not true, but it's funny. Like the chat's gassing it up. He wasn't going hard enough. Yeah. See, I think he should have went harder. I would have. Maybe I would have walked out here crying.
I said, man, you would have cried.
You know how viral that would be if he did made a white boy cry on stream.
Yeah.
Man, he done did that before.
That'd be 100K. 100K views.
Nah, he a menace. He gonna blow up if he don't say no slurs, nothing like that. He gonna blow up for sure.
All right, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you guys. I'm gonna head out. Thanks for making time with me. I don't know, just making sure you're good. You know,
because you wanna fuck.
You know, I noticed he was going in and shit.
Sorry. Let me stop clip farming.
He said he mainly fried you, throwing away your privileges and resources.
Well, I mean, like y'all didn't really get my side of the story because every time I said something, he'd interrupt me. But, yes, I still talk to my parents every single day. My parents give me tips on what to do throughout my life every single day. I have a loving father that is. I didn't throw away any privilege at all, actually. I actually got the job I work at, making a lot of money. I got that through a family member. So I don't want to say I'm privileged, but if that's what privilege means, that's what privilege means.
You know what privilege means?
No, I don't. What the fuck is privilege, bro? Vanilla puss cake. See, he's still creaming on it. He's bouncing and creaming.
Bro, stop saying shit like that.
Sorry.
We say throwing away privilege and resources.
Oh, she's back.
Kenna is back. Kenna, they say, because you ain't been around in months. And they say when they usually disappear like that, they done found a man. Kenna, we done came to a conclusion. Instead, your parents should give you tips on how to defend yourself.
Nah, if I was actually mad, I'd know how to defend myself, but I was kind of just like laughing at it. It was a joke. I think this is the problem with society. People go on X and they say something on X that they don't even believe themselves.
Nah, he did believe that.
No,
shit.
He does not. I can
God,
tell you that
God,
he don't believe a single word he's saying.
Oh God, he does.
Unless he was raised like that. But
he was.
But people put on the internet stuff that they don't even believe just so they want to get.
Bro, he believed that shit.
Bro, can you let me speak? I'm just kidding. I love you.
Bro, he believed that shit. I'm telling you.
But yeah, and then people that look at those tweets and stuff like that, they believe it and they're like, oh, maybe he's right. Maybe he's right. People need to stop looking at tweets and stuff like that and taking it serious. People take stuff way. That's the problem with society. People take shit way too serious nowadays. Like let's normalize sarcasm. Let's normalize jokes.
Nah, that joke shit over with.
Oh my God! Like let me lick. Sorry. What are you saying?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Bro, let me go to my shit, bro. I seen some shit on Twitter that pissed me the fuck off.
That's what I'm saying. You take this shit way too serious.
Nah,
he was rage baiting too.
Nah, it was just a track race.
Oh.
Oh shit. Let me share this shit. Or say Diddy. Bro, look at this shit.
Bro, didn't I just say that? I just admitted I was privileged. Y'all act like black people don't have the same privilege.
No, hell no.
Their auntie is working at the accountant firm. You don't think they're gonna holler at their auntie, say, "Hey, give me this job"?
That shit don't work like that.
Yes, it does.
They barely let her auntie in that hole. They ain't finna hire 5, 6, 7 black people in there.
Bro said Gavin 5'9". So is Aaron.
What the fuck?
Me and Aaron are dead the same height.
He said it took you for that. My fault. I need to put quotes on it. Bro, y'all see this shit, right?
That shit's funny.
They say, bro, innocent. They say he ended up not even doing that shit.
Huh?
Yo. On some crazy shit.
To be honest, I didn't even look at the case at all. Like, what I'm hearing from you in 100K is that's the only thing I've heard.
Shit, that's really all I heard. Too. Literally. I ain't heard nothing else about it. I ain't read too much about it. All this shit was so pathetic. Oh, look. Dude, I seen this shit right here. Hold on.
They tried to chop him. Aaron, a 6'9" white boy. Aaron Spider Brown is 6 foot. Damn.
Nah,
Why you let him lie to you?
I ain't never told them, but they just they know I'm 6 foot type shit. I was grand slam. That shit was ass. That shit was super ass. He said 6'5", 165.
Now go back to what that
That's
dude
what you
said
want?
in the comments. Kyle Rittenhouse cousin. That's funny.
That's the twins.
That's the twins. One of them's dead now.
This one right here in the green.
Damn.
He got stabbed right around here.
All right, Peter, bro.
Yeah, man. Dying at the track meet is crazy. Dying at the track meet is crazy. Me personally.
Gavin is petite only for you. Sorry. I really wish you were intelligent enough to converse with him and battle back, but your mindset is weak. So just because I don't want to argue against the chat and a bunch of people that are against me, knowing that you guys are just gonna talk shit the whole time,
Bro,
why would I?
Weak mindset they talking about?
No matter what I say, it's not gonna get defended by chat because they're on 100K's side.
Well, it don't matter what they say.
So why would I conversate?
If you right, you right. If you wrong, you wrong.
I'm wrong.
Witness told. Bro, these ninjas funny. Oh, that shit was pissing me off on Instagram. Bro, that boy just y'all look. I told people put their parlays in. Bro hit on the 5 leg today.
Damn.
Hit on the 5 leg today. So y'all better tap in when it's time to tap in.
Plus 1,067?
Yeah.
Oh my.
And all of these people were favorites.
Oh my God.
Man, track is stupid, man. Super silly. Crash none of the track meet. Bro, because not too many people.
Pothead facts.
It's 2025, bro. Like, ninjas are not playing. You play the track meet, your final resting place gonna be at the track meet. That's just how it's looking. He said get rid of distance. Yes, exactly what they should do. Decent Thursday. We love a good 800 and 1,500. See, I be trying not to cuss people out too bad on Twitter and shit, because my coaches and shit follow me, but
it's not technical.
Shit. Bro, what the fuck?
You lost it. Nar.
Ugh.
Right under that. There you go.
Damn.
You posting from home?
I just seen that. Hell, fuck it. Like, bro, come on now. Florida relays might be better than Grand Slam. It is. Can you open that link? Bro, what are you talking about? Like, post a link?
He said, nah, Gavin, you all right. Just don't let it knock you down in the combo like that. Well, when I'm arguing with someone that don't even believe what they're saying, it's kind of hard. Like, everything I say comes, like, from actual facts standpoints. He's just saying shit that nobody believes. Like, he's saying shit like, your parents are inbreds. Like, obviously that's not true. How am I supposed to argue with someone that's just saying, like, your parents are inbreds?
Now, he was saying, like, this is how it be in the Midwest.
But, like, he's saying that about, like, how am I supposed to argue with that when it's obviously false? I'm spitting facts and he's just chatting shit. So why would I argue? You know, why would I argue with that? Just let him talk.
No, it's definitely some like,
oh yeah,
these is probably inbreds.
Type shit.
Her mom adopted him and they somehow married him.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, if you look at Adam and Eve, I think everyone's inbred.
I don't think they had kids. They died and went to hell. This shit is so pathetic. I do not fuck with Sydney, man. I don't fuck with Sydney. He said, "Trust me, he believes it." That's what I said, bro. Dead ass mean that shit. Got some Quincy jogging a 45 low. Man, Quincy is one of them ones. Quincy, hell, he's the one, actually.
Bro, where did this narrative come from? He said Papio South. Gav grew up in a gated community. I didn't grow up in a gated community, but I literally said to 100K's face, I grew up in the suburbs. I'm not saying I'm from the slums. When did I ever say that?
I'm a gated community is crazy. I think it'd be boring inside a gated community.
Literally.
I would still want to live in one, though. I'm sure. Damn, there is nobody there. Mind you, she a multi-time world record holder. Look, nobody.
Oh my God. Can they see this?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Nobody's at that hole. Like, even back there, nobody's there. This is pathetic. This is pathetic, man. Is that practice? Empty as fuck.
This 100K believes everything he says. Well, then he's a fucking retard. I mean, he's been a retard, but I fuck 100K though. His narrative, like the shit he does, that it's gonna pull thousands and thousands of views. No. And I respect him for that because it's gonna blow him up. It's gonna make him lots of money.
Before bro was ever making videos, like bro, he would just tell me this shit. Like, I'm like, bro, you should just go make videos, and you just start making videos about that shit.
Well, you told me before that he would give you the ideas, and you're like, why don't you just do it yourself?
Yeah. So that goes to show he believed everything he said. I just told him get online with what he believes.
Well, that's what happens when you let someone who doesn't know what they're talking about talk. You give someone a platform that has no clue what actual knowledge is.
Yeah, Kenan, where you been at though? We haven't seen you in months. If it's generic. For the longest time.
I thought you said he's only been making videos for this since summer.
Yeah, but they saying like on some real life shit, like he been like that. We just now seeing him. He's doing all that. I'm not white.
Is it a bad thing to be white? Oh, it's so cooked.
Man, look at bro right here in the front.
So cooked.
You want to be bro right in the front?
I don't want to be bro in the front,
you
but
be bro back here.
Yeah. That's. I mean, he got his hand around a chubby bitch, but
damn. He's a they say 100K is a known nuance around Philly. Pothead said Pothead is white and
we got chat beef.
is white too.
We got chat beef. I'm relaxed, Daddy. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna chill. Gavin, how much do you weigh?
Masons.
165.
We make fun of black people who pretend to be hood, grew up well. That's facts. But those usually the guys who crash out though, because they gotta like try to prove that they really something and their ass get cooked.
Yo, I don't think there's a single weight I could have said and he would have said, "Oh yeah, he got to go." I don't think that's the problem with your mindset. If I would have said 200, 100, 250, you would have said that same comment no matter what.
5'8", 160.
5'8" is crazy. I'm 5'9". Respect it. 5'9", 165. I mean, I don't really think that's a bad thing. Most people who are 5'9" are like 130, 40 pounds.
No, hell no.
Unless they're fat and chubby.
No.
You never. All right. Victim weight is crazy.
Oh my God.
Only for you. Sorry. Are you part of the queer community? LGBTQ, man. You should just check my Twitter. That's all I got to say about that.
Bro, what you got on Twitter?
Oh, God.
You got some weird shit on Twitter?
Nah, we should not go to my Twitter. Sure.
They said she's incredible to watch. She's not racing nobody. Like, are y'all fucking stupid? She's racing bombs.
I don't know why it doesn't tweet when you hit enter, but
I don't think it usually does. Quick work.
you should.
That's so fucking stupid. You quotes. Damn, there's no quotes on this shit. This shit was so pathetic. This is what happened to Fred. The eye makers. This is the infinite money glitch. Exactly. They're stupid, bro. They don't understand how those betting odds shit work, bro, for real.
So your homophobia, of course. Sorry.
How much longer do you think she can continue without competing outside World Championship Olympics? Who, see it? Or who are you talking about?
Spency Bean said, Westman said he'd beat Speed in a race. Do you agree? Of course, I would whoop Speed in a race. He's not actually fast. Speed would cook Westman. Yeah, you're high, buddy. I think black people have more privilege than white people, for sure.
Hell no.
Black people have way more privilege than white people in today's world, for sure.
Fuck no.
For sure.
What the fuck? How will black people have way more privilege?
Do you not see the internet?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
What be on the internet?
The fact, look at 100K. Look what 100K doing.
What does he do?
That's a retard sake. I mean, y'all gonna agree with Aaron, whatever he says. So
no, bro, that's common sense. How do black people have more privilege than white people?
Nowadays, oh my God, the woke culture. Black people do anything. It's like, oh my God. White people do the most outstanding thing. They're like, I mean, who cares?
Like what?
I'm just doing a fucking example.
No, but like the most outstanding, like what could like a white person do that's outstanding and be like, it ain't celebrated?
Anything a black person does.
Like?
Do you want to just pull all examples out of my ass?
Just one example.
I don't have examples on the top of my head.
Oh my God.
DEI.
Kenna, can you post something? What's good, bro? What the fuck? I'm about to kiss case. Bro, Kenna, I need you to come in. We haven't talked to you in forever.
Yeah, I love Kenna. You bring her in here.
Kenna, look, this the link right here. You just click the link and come in. Now I'm gonna have to disagree. Disagree with what, Josiah? That gun was really fast.
Huh?
Was it?
I didn't show the fight.
I'm afraid to walk back from hoes. If you see what I'm looking at, none of them niggas toe drag out of there. Oh my God, Terrence Jones has no top end speed. Oh my God, Joseph Formula was rolled as fuck. Oh, where's when they play the top angle?
He got out well, didn't he, Benarek?
Joseph Formula was fucking blessed. Oh my God. Isn't just your buddy? Yeah, but I don't care. That shit still fucking roll. That boy King Blake like nigga breaks to 60 meters and he starts swimming.
Benarek gets a good stop, but Kerley just got left a little bit also going well as Lindsay over in two, but Kenny Benarek and then look
you know, I was like, you know, stood up. When he get back on that dope, he's gonna be sliding.
That is as close as you want to get.
He's so trash. Oh shit, his hair and shit growing back on this side. Bro, it's because he got burned like as a kid, bro, because he only like 22, 23 years old. But bro look old as fuck because
he got burned?
Yeah, his shit got burnt off.
Oh fuck. What happened?
I think like fucking pan of fucking hot grease fell off the stove when he was little.
What the fuck?
In Brazil.
See, that's the worst way to get burned.
I know his head was on fire in a minute. Oh, I'd have been sick. I'd have been sick. Gotta go back to the 4, rolling the 1 since New York. Bro, how he literally got a medal at the Olympics. Matthew Bolin and Lachlan Kennedy. Lachlan Kennedy is rolled as fuck. He's a killer though. Yeah, he is. Dos Santos, he is. He definitely is. With a black orange in the picture. No black. There is no black privilege. LOL.
Stop the cap. Where's the stop the cap soundboard?
Best since 2008. That's better. That's just a new world league. On TV, off the blocks, people roll. But who did that? Fred got a minimum Paris. Yeah. Come on, that bro. Russ clearly in this motherfucker overly trolling. In the worst way. In the worst way. Y'all in this motherfucker chatting, but I got something for y'all.
World champion of what? World champion of what? I can chop a world lead, I don't even like running. You gotta run fast just to go and get some money. I'm no Elias K, you know how I'm coming. I ain't going to no Olympics, I ain't running, I ain't jumping. I can make 100,000 at the crib being funny.